Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! I like this jingle. What is up? Welcome to NASCAR Las Vegas Live. I am Chase Holden. I'm your host for today's race, or tonight's race if you're on the East Coast. And if you're over here like me on the East Coast, it's a night race. Even though it's daytime on the West Coast, it's nighttime here. One thing that I want to start by saying today as we let everybody get here in the chat and roll in, I'm constantly confused by how it sounds so much like that old song that goes like, welcome to my house, bum, 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 bum. I always think it's going to be that song, but then I remember, oh yeah, no, it's not. It's just classic rock, but it doesn't matter. It's Las Vegas. If you were joining us last week, you basically watched Shane Van Gisbergen whoop ass at the ROVAL. Ross Chastain tried to finish the race in reverse. That was the big highlight of that one. With the round of 8 starting tonight, though, Ross Chastain is starting at the rear. So he's starting at the very back of the field. Had a little bit of damage on the side of his car. That's a little update for you right there. Who knows what kind of mystical things can happen when a driver hits the wall and has to go to the rear of the field, especially bouncing between the hands of the garage mechanics and the crew chief and the driver. I like Ross Chastain today. I don't know why, but he's really good at this track. On his worst day, he gets a top 10, and I did put some money down on him to win tonight. I also have some money on Chase Briscoe to win this race. Originally, I thought he had a handlebar mustache, you know, the whole Chase Elliott mustache thing. It worked in Kansas. He still has a stash. If Chase Briscoe actually had a handlebar mustache, I think he could run away with the field tonight. Denny Hamlin starting from the pole, though. This is his 100th career start from the pole, I believe. Had a little interesting note on him that I don't have in front of me. Joey Logano still has fake hair, and Kyle Larson mentioned he's going bald. So that's just some updates from the track that I can give to you as we now watch the pace car rolling down the lane here in Las Vegas. One of my favorite tracks, by the way. I don't know how you guys feel about Las Vegas, but I know that it is one of my favorite tracks of all time. Looking over some betting odds before we get kicked off officially, before the green flag waves. Right now on DraftKings, you can get Kyle Larson plus 350, Denny Hamlin plus 450, Bell is plus 450, Byron is plus 550, Briscoe plus 800, like that. Ryan Blaney 9-1, he's starting 14th. Also, we like Chase Elliott 9-1 maybe. Logano 11-1, I like it a little bit more. But yes, AP brings up a very important point. It is time, officially time now, to get your Caution Sweepstake bets in, because Caution Sweepstakes, you're going to win a free pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2, the first ever NASCAR card set that was ever listed out. We do a little thing on this live stream called Caution Sweepstakes. Tell me who's going to cause a caution, who's the main character of the caution, what driver do you want to pick, and if you win, I'm going to mail you a pack. You can talk to various people that have come to the chats. They'll tell you they have won packs. AP's kicking us off tonight with Las Vegas. He says that my betting favorite, Chase Briscoe, is going to be the one to cause a caution. And that's rough, AP. That's hard for me to swallow, but you know what? I'm going to do it. So if you want to get in the chat right now, tell me who you think is going to cause a caution in this race. Who's the main character of the caution? If you are correct, you win a pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. I mail it to your house. You can follow me on Garage Guy Chase on every social media platform and find it. I actually pulled this last night. I just decided to rip a pack. I pulled an electric Richard Petty. I'm getting this one graded very soon. Probably going to be worth somewhere around $70. So these cards are untouched, and they're great. And we love them. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, AP. And yeah, right now, if you're just new to us, you're joining, Manda Bear's back in the house. What's up? All right, Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch, I got you locked in. Amanda is locked in. She says that Denny Hamlin or Kyle Busch are going to cause the caution. I'll get her locked in. you can have up to 2 drivers. 817 guy, good to see you back, brother. Welcome in. So far, Amanda and AP have their drivers. I kind of like Kyle Busch to cause a caution in his hometown tonight, Amanda. I kind of like that a little bit. But I wanted to say right now, if you have been watching these lives week to week and enjoying them and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, that does wonders for me. It's all love. Drop a subscribe, click subscribe on my channel, like this video, share it with a friend. All those things go so much further than you can ever imagine for me because I love calling races, and I love calling races with flair and with passion and out of realness because I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. But I will say, Super NASCAR fan Andrew joins in. He says, Wreck-A-Check and Recky Spinhouse. What is up, Super NASCAR fan Andrew? I got you locked in. Thank you for joining the stream today, or tonight if you're on the East Coast. 817 guy, Wreck-A-Check is code word for John Hunter Nemechek, so he is taken. So JHN and Ricky has been claimed by Super NASCAR fan Andrew. Michael Wanowski says he wants that Catherine Legg and Keselowski this week. Michael won him a pack. You got 2 packs coming out to him if he wins this one. Not bad ones at all. Not bad picks at all by Michael. I like it. So we have Legg and Keselowski. All right, let's see. Cody Ware, 817 guy. All right, I'm going in order. WSG by Delta. Going for Bubba to win. And we're getting ready to start this. Nemechek and Herbst. So Nemechek's already been taking Bruiser, but I got you down for for Herbst. But we're getting ready to start. Let me get all these written down. And then we're going to get rolling here. Delta says Bubba. All right. Pace car is coming off. We got to call the race. I got you in the chat here. I will follow in order. But we are officially starting the race. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe is going to take us to the green flag. And we are off for the South Point 400 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sin City. Denny Hamlin with a quick takeaway. Briscoe falls right in line. Ty Gibbs already up on the high line, making it 3 wide up top. Denny Hamlin clear control on the bottom. Here comes, looks like, we got a little bit of wall tapping. A little bit of wall tapping going on. Hamlin and Briscoe now in a battle. Looks like Briscoe's going to get it on the low end. And here comes Briscoe to take the lead. Bell in third. Hamlin in second. And it looks to be Chase Elliott, I believe. Is that Chase Elliott? No, did he get strung out to dry? No, that is Chase Elliott. He's in a white car. It's Briscoe, Hamlin, Bell, Elliott, and Byron of your top 5. Reddick, Larson, Wallace, Logano, and Bowman to round out your top 10. And the boys are racing. Chase Briscoe is already pulled away from the pack. Hamlin now getting gobbled on the low end by Chris Bell. Here comes Belzer. Ring, ring goes the bell. What is happening to Denny Hamlin getting left out up top? Chase Elliott now falling in behind Denny Hamlin. He said he wants to give him a little push. He wants Veteran to get a little bit of a push. And then there comes Byron behind Bell. So Briscoe already taking complete control of this thing. Briscoe taking complete control. Byron now making some moves on the top with Bell. He's trying to fall in with Elliott, and he will for 4th. So it's Briscoe, Hamlin, Bell, Elliott, and Byron making up your top 5. Now it's Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Byron, Bell making up your top 5. Reddick, Larson, Wallace, Logano, and Bowman. No changes between 5 and 10. And now I'm going to catch up here in the chat and get everyone's caution sweepstakes. What an exciting start to the race. Metaphorical handlebar stash Chase Briscoe takes power. He took the charge. 817 guy says he wanted Cody Ware. I got that one quick. So I got that one down. 817 guy, I'm doing great. Bruiser Cruiser has Barry to go with Herbst. So he takes Barry. Delta, thank you so much, Delta. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Brother or sister, whatever you may be. All right. The 817 guy is going to have Cody Ware and Zane Smith now. So I got everybody caught up. Everything should be caught up. Big shout out to Delta for all the love right there in the chat. Make sure, if you enjoy this wildness that we do over here, what we do here, it's obviously all the energy is brought to you by NOS Energy. Go to the store and buy a NOS Energy. Tell the clerk, even if he doesn't know who I am, say Chase sent me. And he'll look at you strange, and he'll say, Chase who? And then just pay for it and leave. And don't say another word. That's all you have to do, and I will be proud. Okay? Todd fucking Gill and Colin's in here. Colin says it's Toddy G. Colin got Colin down for Toddy. He said it's Toddy. But shout out to NOS Energy. They bring the energy. The energy in my body, the energy on this stream is brought to you by NOS. This is how we do it here. As Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Byron, and Bell make up your top 5, Reddick, Larson, Wallace, Logano, and Bowman, the top 10. We got some movement going back in the pack. Van Gisbergen's made his way up to 17th. If it was a road course, he'd be in first. It's a guarantee. 817, God, thanks so much for the love, brother. If you love the stream, you love what you see, and make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend. Tell them to come get in on the madness. What is up, Michelle? It's good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Ty. Please do, Ty. Please do. Document it. Tag me on any social media at Garage Guy Chase. I want to see a dumbfounded-looking clerk just being like, and then just leave. That's what we like to do. We like to have fun. Hamlin now getting a little bit of that long speed run coming in. Looks like he's catching up to Briscoe. Briscoe actually, out of the JGR cars, surprisingly had a little bit more of that short run speed. But when I was looking at lap averages, let me just tell you, okay, Briscoe looked great. Hamlin was obviously a bolt of lightning. It's going to be kind of another Kansas repeat, depending on how cautions flow. We'll see how that goes. The lawsuit has thickened. Could have more cautions than usual if Denny takes care of the race, if you know what I mean. If you're a conspiracy theorist, if you have your tinfoil hat on, if you have a tinfoil hat at home and Denny's taking charge of this race, could see more cautions than normal if you have a tinfoil cap, but only if. Hurried and got finished with work so I could. I love you, Amanda. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. 817 guy, we're here. We're back with Blanket. Where is Blanket running right now? He's in 13th. He started 14th, so he's made a spot up, so that's good to know. Shout out to Blanket. In this stream, we call Ryan Blaney Ryan Blanket. Big trophies. Big trophies. But we got everything lined up. Possum's in the house. What's up, Possum? It really is cool. It really is cool. You got a top 10. Let's see if we can do it again today. Let's see if we can do it again. Kirsty. Kirsty is back. What's up, Kirsty? Kirsty, who do you think is going to cause the first caution in this race today? So far, Chase Briscoe's off the board, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, John Hunter Nemechek, Ricky Stenhouse, Catherine Legg, Brad Keselowski, Riley Herbst, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, Cody Ware, Zane Smith, and Todd Gilliland. And that goes for anyone watching the stream right now. If you hop in the chat, tell me a driver that I didn't just name that's going to cause a caution, and you will be logged down to win a pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2 NASCAR cards. It's how we do it. So that was the pack pick so far. 19 shutting off the air of the 11 is my favorite. It is fun. It's handlebar shutoff time. Handlebar shutoff season. Scott says he wants Custer. What's up, Scott? Welcome back, brother. He said he wants Cole Custer. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all, Scott. Keselowski has already been taken, Kirsty. Keselowski has been taken by Michael Winowski here in the chat. Shane, I have said Bubba Wallace. Bubba was taken by Delta in the chat. He was. Ryan Blanket is the GOAT. And Chase. Amen. Probably Daniel. Delta, do you want to add Daniel Suarez with Bubba? Is that what you're telling me right now? You let me know, Delta. If you want to add Daniel Suarez with Bubba, I got you. You just let me know here in the chat. Races so far look good. We are already 66 to go in stage 1. Lap 15 of 287 with Chase Briscoe leading this race. Hamlin close behind. Only about a quarter of a second behind. Chase Elliott in third. Byron in fourth. Bell in fifth. Reddick running 6th, Larson 7th, Logano 8th, Bubba Wallace now in 9th, and Alex Bowman running 10th. I see you, 817. I see you. No, he is not, Kirsty, and now he is. Kirsty takes Noah Gragson. Kirsty has Noah Gragson. He's down. I see you, Super NASCAR fan, Andrew. I see you. I see everybody. I see us. We're watching with 65 to go. It's been a crazy week, guys. Who do I think will win? I can tell you who I hope will win. Who I hope wins today, I have money on Ross Chastain, which had to start from the rear at 25 to 1. Chase Briscoe has been one of my early bets. Got him earlier in the week around 10 to 1. He's now down to 8 to 1. He's got a clear lead right now, but Hamlin's stalking. And then I also took Joey Logano at 11 to 1 because you just never fucking know. You never know. 67. I'm thinking 6-7. I'm thinking 6-7. I never look at, let me look at viewers. I don't ever look at viewers. Is that weird? Should I do that more? I don't typically ever look at my viewers. I know that we had 14K watch Bristol. And we've been clawing our way back ever since. 14K of you heathens tuned in to Bristol. And we have our community here in the chat. I know my community when I see it. And we like to have a good time. Yeah, just write as much. Put 6-7 in the chat as much as possible. Boost it in the algorithm. We'll get some LaMelo Ball fans. We know ball. 6-7. Yeah! Who are the 8 people that left because of us? Who cares, dude? I never watch my view. I really don't. I just like to watch race, talk in the microphone to you heathens in the chat, and have fun. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, baby. Joey did not. Joey had stern face. I think that we figured it out on the last stream. Anytime Joey Logano has fart face, it's unclear. It's unclear now because the things are changing. I think maybe some of the molecules in the glue on his head for his hair have caused something to change. So when he makes fart face, we're not really sure if that's going to be we're in for a long haul. He had serious face on. And he also was talking good about the NASCAR playoff system. So I think that when those two things are combined, you got to cover your bases, especially at 11 to 1. You know what I mean? How bad would NASCAR Tour be? I would love it. I would absolutely love it if he did because X would be talking about NASCAR, and it could trend potentially. So whatever we can do for the views these days, am I right? Whatever we can do because apparently no one's watching this shit anymore. Nobody likes Joey Logano. So let's all hate him together. It's fun. It's so fun. We all need a common enemy. Screenshot of the 6-7 viewers and post it in the Discord. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We love it. Went to go karting the other day against 20 people and started 5th and finished 1st. Could be a sign. I like signs. I love signs. Who started 5th today? This one's for Delta. Who started 5th today? Let's look at the weekend schedule. The results. William Byron. Shit. If he wins, dude, it's because of you, Delta. If William Byron wins today, it's because you went from 5th to 1st in go-karting. And I promise, dude. Promise. It's a promise. Shock winner like the spring race. Would love to see that as long as I have money on it. As long as I have money. So Las Vegas is obviously a physical racetrack. Steve Letarte and the boys right now, they're talking about a dirty shift, and it's got Hamlin strung out real bad. He's back down more than a second, almost 2 seconds behind Chase Briscoe now. Chase Briscoe just running away with it, holding the handlebars of his mustache, riding away into the sunset. That's what's happening right now live. Denny Hamlin does have Villain Arc red tinted visor on, though, for this race, so could be a sign. Could be a sign. Oh, man. Dude, you could have cursed it then. If you hate William Byron, you may have just cursed this race, dude. Tyler Reddick is now running 6. He's getting ready to make a pass on Christopher Bell. He's trying to do a little bit of reeling him in action. Tyler Reddick, kind of a fisherman right now on the track behind Christopher Bell. Chase Briscoe has been a dog. Yes, he has. And he's basically the Ryan Newman of polls. in the year of our Lord 2025, which is cool. What is up, Polar Express? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the International Chase Station. Toyotas are tugging. The Toyotas are tugging today as I sip from my NOS Energy can. Reddick now getting up inside the door, but here comes Bubba Wallace back in the FinTech Robinhood car. Kind of a cryptocurrency car. The 23, I'm all in on Bubba stock. I'm all in on Bubba coin today. If Bubba gets angry enough, he can gain a tenth of a second with each molecule of anger that enters his brain. He's in a FinTech car. Bitcoin has been going up. Crypto's kind of in a bear market right now if you've been paying attention, but Bitcoin's still kind of steadily rising. Could be a good sign for Bubba Wallace today. I do love the Reddit car myself, Michelle. The Reddit car is kind of sexy. It's kind of like a midnight sunset in a way. It's got midnight sunset vibes to it. I kind of like it. I'm kind of here for it. Reminds me of Wizard shoes. I have a pair of Wizard shoes. They are Nike Air Force. Not Nike Air Force. They are Air Jordans, but they have Wizard print like the universe on them. So that's what I like it. Who do I think is going to win the championship? Boy, oh boy. You know, I like Ryan Blaney, obviously. I think Blaney's always a great pick to win it. I kind of, though, the way that things have been going lately, it feels like a Chase Elliott sneak attack year. And I don't know if you guys are feeling that as well, but I think Chase Elliott could punch his ticket next week at Talladega. We know how he is at Fall Talladega. I think Chase Elliott could punch a ticket and sneak attack. The only way Chase Elliott wins, though, he won't win Phoenix. There'll be another driver win the race at Phoenix, but he'll win the championship. So, and that would also mean he would have to finish within the top 3 at Martinsville. So I don't know. It could be crazy. Could be crazy. But I kind of feel like Chase Elliott could pull off some magic this year. Because everybody loves to tell him he's got a Mickey Mouse championship, and I feel like he's more of a Nickelodeon kid. So that could piss him off. He may want the championship more than we know. Ryan Blanket is 12. There we go. Could be a sign. Could be a sign anytime Ryan Blanket running in 12th. We love old good old Blanket. We're on lap 30 of 267. Still in stage 1. And we're cutting a commercial now. It's a commercial of Chase Elliott, the Tampa Bay Rays, and a soccer ball. Use your imagination. Got some on-track passing going on, though. Ty Gibbs, now Bubba Wallace up on the ass of Ty Gibbs, watching him make his moves in the FinTech car. Got around Blaney. Got a little three-way going on back here. Nice little on-track three-way happening between Blaney, Ty Gibbs, and Bubba Wallace. Bubba and Blaney kind of arguably the Cal Naughton Jr. and Ricky Bobby of our time. Could be getting ready to pull a slingshot engage around Ty Gibbs. I could see it. I really could. I really could see it. Here comes Ty Gibbs, though. Ty Gibbs holding steady on the outside with Blaney on the inside of his door. He's going to take advantage of him and get him on the low end. Let's see if he can clear. He will not be able to clear just yet, but now with a nice little runaway, he will clear Ty Gibbs. Following behind him looks to be Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher now sneaking into the top 12. Hello, Christopher. Look at Ryan Preece back there in 14th. RFK, those two guys, they can dig down dog it. They can dig down dog it here at Las Vegas. We've seen Preece pull a top 3 off before. I will say that. A lap ahead on the broadcast. Just a side note. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it's like I think we're like, YouTube TV has its perks. Let's back out and re-enter. We're going to back out and re-enter here. We're going to join live. Let's just do a little back. We're going to do a nice little channel swap real quick. We do have YouTube TV. That's what we're watching on. We're not streaming the San Francisco 49ers, though. They suck ass, apparently. They're really bad. But we had a little blackout to try to catch up to the lap. Thank you so much for that. We got Pit Boys. See, now I'm in the dark. I got to get back to South Point. Back to USA. Immediately. Here we go. Pit Boys have started. Yes, Colin, thank you. The guys are in the pits now. Larson in the pits. Logano rolling up. I mean, I think Bubba could win. Bubba could win. We've seen the speed out of him. Green flag stops happening now, though. Larson is now rolling out of the pits. Logano and the boy look a little extra slow today. They ate a little bit more cheese biscuits than they anticipated. Logano now getting out. 10-2 for Logano, 10 flat for Bowman, 9-9 for Wallace, 12-4 for Cindric. Oof. Zane Smith with a 10-8 coming out of the box. Now the boys working on Byron. He's coming out. Byron with a solid 9-6. Wow, looking really good. Elliott with an 11-7. Terrible stop for Chase Elliott. 10-5 for Blaney. I think William Byron's going to win the Pit Dog Speed of the Day award. 10-7, 10-5, 10-7 for Gibbs, 10-5 for Blaney, Bell with a 10-7, Elliott with the 11-7, a 9-8 for Ryan Preece. So 9-6 is the fastest stop I've seen thus far. William Byron. Rudy Fugle and the boys definitely eat their burritos in Las Vegas. I'm nervous now, Delta. Delta, I am now nervous. William Byron could win this race because you started in 5th go-karting and finished 1st. I'm now nervous. And I will now check odds. Delta has blessed us with his presence, told us that he started his go-kart race in 5th, finished 1st. William Byron started 5th today. The pit dogs are killing for him. Rudy Fugle and the boys had their burritos. I'm nervous. Byron now plus 500 to win on DraftKings. Whoa. Byron's already rip-dogging in front of Tyler Reddick. There's one Zen gone for the day. We're going to suck through a lot of nicotine on this one tonight, boys. William Byron looking strong right now to be the leader once this thing gets cycled. Behind him is Reddick, Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Bell, Bowman, Logano, Wallace. Whew. Briscoe now plus 460 to win. Larson plus 490. Hamlin plus 500. William Byron plus 540 on Caesars. William Byron plus 550 on FanDuel to win. May have to take a stab if his crew continues to perform the way they are performing now. I don't know if I would bet on it just yet. Wait for a potential long-run slip-up because when I was looking, I want to take a look and getting word here from Polar Express that Briscoe just fumbled the pits as well. So it's going to be Byron, Reddick, Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Bell, Bowman when we cycle out. But looking at some lap averages from practice really quick. Taking a look at those 15 lap averages, William Byron was the fastest. Ross Chastain right behind him. Briscoe 3rd, Bell 4th, Reddick 5th. So if we get some good long green flag runs, could be seeing it play out like this. Byron was the fastest 15 lap average. Going to 20 lap averages, he was still the fastest with Chastain right behind him. But there wasn't as much data from other drivers for that to really matter much, anything behind Byron. Byron does look like he's got the fastest long-run car tonight. So if you are a gambler like myself, maybe go look at the books a little bit. You can get him plus 550 right now to win if you didn't already take him, plus 540 on Caesars. And he's now the favorite on DraftKings at plus 400. 4-1. Your son has all his Chase Elliott gear on. Your stream on, the race on, I love it. Michael McDowell now coming into the pits in the 71 Delaware Life car. The boys are working. Hocevar's in there too. Hocevar is out. Everyone thought Hocevar bought a Chili's, but he didn't. But he told everybody he did until the first payment came through, and then he would bankrupt. So if you get to go to the exciting new Carson Hocevar Chili's with geriatric go-karting, please let me know. Here we go. Byron now getting around Todd Gilliland. Almost calls a caution there. It was almost big for Colin. Todd Gilliland coming down pit road. Byron almost smoked him. Could have been great for anybody that didn't bet on William Byron as well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Lap 42 at 267. 39 to go in stage 1. William Byron leads it. Tyler Reddick in 2nd. Larson 3rd. Briscoe 4th. Hamlin in 5th. Chase Elliott running 6th. Bell 7th. Wallace 8th. Bowman 9th, and Logano in 10th. That is your official top 10 as it stands right now on the track. And Briscoe now sniffing ass of Kyle Larson. He's getting ready to make a pass. Them Yodas have just been insane. The Yodas have been wild. Hendrick and the Chevy dogs haven't been able to hold a candle to the bulls. Because if you didn't know, Toyotas are bulls. And it is true. If you look at the symbol on a Toyota, it looks like a bull. And you'll never be able to unsee it again. Super NASCAR fan Andrew says he has Byron and Reddick in his DFS lineup. That's solid. I didn't even get to make a DFS lineup. I fucking forgot. Darn. That sucks. There's the Ross Chastain, the Tootsie's car, having a real hard time. That car may all be but shot. May all be shot. Michael McDowell with a penalty now. Like it matters. Like it matters. Just wanted to let everyone know, though. Toyotas are a Mexican sombrero. I could see that, too. But they're made in Japan. So that's the only thing that gets me. It's like maybe somebody from Japan went down to Mexico. They loved the culture so much they came back. They made a car out of a man wearing a sombrero. That could be a story. Amanda, if I were you, anytime you go to a banquet or an event, I would tell them that story and be like, yeah, that's how Toyota got started. And then when they question it, just don't say anything else. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. AP says, Jeff Gordon for the pack giveaway. Got you logged. Got you logged down. Commitment line violation for McDowell. Yeah. Byron, Reddick, Larson make up your top three right now in Las Vegas. Watching this pit stop of Chase Briscoe right here. Trying to see exactly what happened. Oh, it was a bad jack. Bad jack. Terrible. Got to be able to execute on that. Those dudes do not get enough love for what they do. This is literally football players that turned into the fastest mechanics known to man. You got to give them credit. It's a very hard job. But it's got Briscoe back sitting in fourth right now, so he'll have a lot of ground to make up. And this track is pretty unforgiving. You got to get up, you got to sniff ass, and you got to pass. That's the way it works at Las Vegas. Sniff ass and pass. Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We don't tell anyone. So if they have to sniff ass a little too long, we won't tell anyone. Here he goes now. Looks like Chastain is just absolutely fucked. He has just got lapped. It's over for him. Poor guy. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Byron, Reddick, Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott make up your top six. Bell, Wallace, Bowman, Logano round out the top 10. Taking a look here at the playoff bubble, Briscoe is now flat with Christopher Bell. Elliott, 7 points to the bad. Blaney, 7 points to the bad. And Logano, 29 points to the bad. If you're Denny's pitch crew, watch your feet. Yes, he will roll over them. Better wear steel toes. And you better be able to lift your legs better than anyone else. Kyle Larson right now and Briscoe still battling. We're still watching this battle between third and fourth right now happen. Briscoe trying to get some ground made up, but he's not able to get around. He's not sniffing ass well enough. He's trying, but it's just, this is a fisherman's racetrack, okay? A lot of reeling goes on here at Las Vegas. You got to cast the line, and you got to reel it in. Sometimes you got to reel a little slower than you'd like. Sometimes you got to reel a little faster than you'd like. But all that matters is good risk control and real control. But it looks like Chase Briscoe now, he's sniffing ass. He's getting that draft. He's just not able to get around. He's searching for a good lane. He tried to go high on Larson. He's not able to make it happen there. Byron and Reddick got full control of this thing. Briscoe trying to get back into third, struggling desperately. But Larson just moving all over. The way he's moving right now, he's just not letting him get a good sniff. He's not letting him sniff. SVG running 18th. 8018 is improving big on the ovals. They're working on it. If we get another late race caution, could see another top 10 for SVG. I'm just saying. No fishing when you're Toyota tugging. I like that. Well, think about it. If you're fishing and you're Toyota tugging, the only thing you're going to catch is like a rubber boot out of the thing. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Michael. Can't fish when you're Toyota tugging. So maybe he's got to hold off a bit. But Hamlin now sitting back in fifth. Just the result of how quickly a bad pit stop can change everything for you. Every race is still a race off pit road. I don't see a lake for fishing there. It's okay. They're up on the mountain. There's a lake on the other side of the mountain, Andrew. That's where they are. It's a metaphorical lake. They're trying to fish. Right now, all Chase Briscoe can reel in is a rubber boot. He's trying his best. Tugging and sniffing, says Amanda. Absolutely. Byron just running away. Byron will get a stage win here if they ain't careful. 53 of 80 right now in stage 1. We're on lap 53 of 267 in the race. And there's a commercial about boots on right now. Could be a sign. Could be a sign, guy. What is this a sign of? There's a boot. Let me get the crystal ball out. What is a commercial about a boot telling me when we just talked about Chase Briscoe catching a rubber boot? What could this be? This could be something. Toyota's tugging Chevy. Chevy's actually tugging Toyota right now. That's what's really happening right now on the track. Kyle Larson, kind of a great fisherman. We got the battle for negative infinity going on right now, but looks like between Ross Chastain and Kyle Busch. For some reason, we're on his onboard. Now we're on the onboard of Cody Ware for some reason. Arby's got to get that TV time somehow. I do love this view of the next-gen car, though, when they have the spoiler cam. It looks so nice. Arby's paid extra this week. Arby's paid extra this week, and you know it now. You know Arby's paid extra this week for what we're seeing on this broadcast. Arby's steak nuggets all over the broadcast right now. Larson hauling. He is hauling the mail. Kind of looking at some of the statistics, and as you can see on this beautiful little telemetry bar over here that I provided for you, brought to you by NOS Energy Drinks. You drink a NOS, you can actually see it in 3D. Not really, but you can pretend that I said that and pretend that it works, and it might. Right now we're watching live, though. It's just Chastain and the boys. I don't know. They keep showing Tootsies. Tootsies and Arby's apparently paid a shitload of money for this race, and they've got some bad things going down. I don't know what's happening. You got to appreciate the battle for 371st in a race. Exactly. That's why we're all here watching this and not watching the broadcast. For some reason, we got to watch Arby's steak nuggets. All right. Here we go. Chase Elliott now getting some speed up, and he is getting close to the bumper of Chase Briscoe. Playoff bubble as it stands, Briscoe right now flat with Bell. Elliott 4 points in the bad. Blaney 7 points in the bad. And Logano 29 points to the bad. Larson 16 to the good. Hamlin 11 to the good. And Byron, your leader, obviously sits top of points. Showing the Chase Elliott pit box for some reason right now. Looks like they had an oil spill or some leakage happen out here with the car for some reason. Boys are out there on their knee pads trying to scrape it, clean it up. Elliott now already made the pass on Briscoe, though. Briscoe now wants to give it back to him. He's going low on Elliott, and here he goes. Side by side, they come into turn 3. Elliott's going to take the charge. Turn 2. Sorry about that. Approaching turn 3 now. Elliott got the clear advantage on him. Something is terribly wrong with Chase Briscoe. And also keep in mind, too, the new Goodyear tire here. We're figuring out new things week to week, guys. Hamlin now back here with Briscoe. It's Byron, Reddick, Larson, Elliott, and Briscoe rounding out your top 5. Incredible. We need more shitbox head-to-head matchups. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Speaking of, taking a look at the live odds right now, obviously William Byron is going to be in a place you don't want to touch him. 5-1. Over on Caesars, William Byron sitting at plus 475, and Byron now plus 430 on Briscoe to win. Listening a little bit here about the 21 car of Josh Berry. Something's happening over here. 21 to go in stage 1, lap 60 of 267 in Las Vegas. I don't really care what's happening with Josh Berry, honestly, though, so we're just going to keep reporting on what matters. Who is leading this race? It's William Byron. And he's got a nice lead, almost a 2-second lead over Tyler Reddick right now, with Larson sitting in 3rd, Elliott 4th, Briscoe in 5th, Hamlin 6th, Bell 7th, Wallace in 8th, Bowman 9th, and Joey Logano rounding out your top 10. He just won't go away. He sticks like glue, like the glue of his hair. That's what he does. That's just what he does. It's how he does it. Ross Chastain has been absolutely just obliterated by life. What started out as a potential Rocket Man strategy has turned into a dog shit one. Logano now getting kind of trapped up by Custer. Cole Custer, of all people, says, back up some bitch, I'm coming. Logano got a little check there. Kind of a beta move by Logano there. He just got alphaed by Cole Custer. Cole Custer just alpha-mailed Joey Logano. I want that on the record for tonight. Taking a gander, 19 to go in stage 1, lap 62 of 267. Not much has changed inside of that top 5. But what's crazy to me is that Chase Elliott right now, as I pop us in to win, because we're going to need it, boys and girls. I want to go take a look at some of these records. Because Chase Elliott at Las Vegas, that's kind of a strange one to me. He really is. He's doing so well right now at this race. And, like, typically Chase Elliott has had some rough luck at Las Vegas. Something has obviously come alive in this program with these boys. Something's happening. Ross is now 2 laps down. Throw that bet in the dumpster. Here's a live play of the bet. Here's the bet. This is the bet I made. Chastain plus 2,500. I put a quarter unit on it. Here's the bet. And it's in the trash can now. That's what happened. Just like that. You can lose all your money, boys and girls. Be careful when gambling out there at the South Point 400 in Las Vegas. Kyle Larson now. The cars are fanning out. It looks like good old school racing from the camera view I have right now. As Larson tried to make a close in, but he's getting blocked up. Kind of a cock block there from Kyle Busch, if I'm being honest. Kyle Busch just a little angry that he's not up there with them, and he's getting lapped in his dollar store Zen car. Kind of a sad day. Kind of a sad thing to see in your hometown as you run 28th and get lapped by a Zach Brown chicken fried number 5. Kind of a tough time. 18 to go in stage 1, lap 65 at 2:67 here in Las Vegas. William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Chase Briscoe make up your top 5. Kind of got some good Chase energy right there in the top 5. I like that. We like it. Say Bubba is Sigma. Someone told me the other day that I reminded them of a Sigma male, and I said, what is that? I don't know any of these things. I don't know these terms. I know the Greek alphabet, but I just didn't understand what it meant. Apparently, Batman is a Sigma male, and I was like, that's a pretty cool comparison. I'll take that. If Batman is a Sigma male, put me in that group. Put me in that one. Polar Express, I hate it, but you know, at least Christmas is coming up, brother. At least there's always that. A lot of joy will be in the air as William Byron and Rudy Fugle and the boys have ate their burritos. Yes, he does, Amanda. I think we've all figured that out by now. He made one of the most exciting finishes for us in Kansas. Maybe he can do it again. We'll find out. But right now, Kyle Busch has to make up his mind if he's going to let these guys by or if he wants to pretend like he's running up front. And that's what's happening. As Chase Briscoe tries to make a move on him, and Kyle Busch is racing him hard like he's in first. It really blows my mind. Kyle Busch is making it hard on Chase Briscoe right now. And I feel like he's going to make it hard on everybody else as we're watching it all come down to the line. Chase Briscoe can't even pass Kyle Busch. Denny Hamlin's about to have to come up behind him and help him say, hey, buddy, remember the good times. Now get the fuck out the way. Because that's what's going to have to happen here. I don't know. Denny Hamlin now getting around Christopher Bell. That's a tight one. That was a tight squeeze. Oh, we got a tight squeeze. Hamlin and Busch. Kyle Busch causing all kinds of problems. Denny Hamlin almost losing he definitely lost his lane. He now falls behind Christopher Bell as a Coke Zero Sugar commercial fizzling keeps me from hearing this action. Who the fuck is Josh Johnson, pro quarterback for Washington? I don't care about Straight Talk Mobile. Kyle Busch is trying to cause a ruckus on a track right now, and I want to watch it, and I want to hear it, and I can't. Kyle Busch is causing problems. Let me get a sip of water so I can go harder. Kyle Busch almost caused Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell to crash. That would have been really good for Amanda, though. Could this be the week that Denny Hamlin has the worst day of his life? I hope not. But it would be a good day for Amanda. We can't lie. It would be a good day for Amanda. Also, if Kyle Busch is involved, Amanda may have just predicted the future. Kyle Busch is like a runaway train right now, the way he is racing. I cannot wait to hear what the boys in the booth have to say. Kyle Busch just causing problems, dude. We may have a Kyle Busch, old Kyle Busch. We may have a Rowdy Busch appearance in Las Vegas, guys. Could be big. Could be big. Oh, and we've got a caution probably. Tire has just exploded for Ryan Blaney. No one with Ryan Blaney on the board to win pack. Will this be a caution? Can it be a caution? He got on the pit road, which is nice. They're probably, and there it is. 8 to go in stage 1. Caution is out. 9 to go in stage 1. And it's Ryan Blaney, of all people, who calls the caution. Just the worst luck imaginable for this dude in Las Vegas. I want to take a look at that as we wait. And as we are here right now, just keep in mind, since we are under caution sweepstakes has now been refreshed. Ryan Blaney has already caused a caution very early in this race. Usually a car that does that is more than likely to cause another one. So if anyone wants to snatch up Ryan Blaney, suspension broke. Wow. Wow. So if everybody's here listening and Blaney is now out of the car, that will be the end of the day. What a blow. What a blow in the NASCAR playoffs. Ryan Blaney is out of the car. This is going to drop him substantially. Substantially. Whoo! This means Ryan Blaney now has to win at Talladega or Martinsville. 2 tracks he's very capable of. Maybe we're not sweating as hard. If you are a Ryan Blaney fan, you don't have to sweat as hard as you normally would. But this is not a place you want to be at. Not a place you want to be at if you're Ryan Blaney or a Ryan Blaney fan. Super NASCAR fan Andrew says no Penske in the Final Four. Don't forget that Ryan Blaney is very good at Martinsville. He also is kind of a Pied Piper, if you will, at super speedways. So I'm not sweating this one as much as most people may. He is now 34 points to the bad. Logano 32 points to the bad. Briscoe 6. Elliott 4. Byron, Larson, Hamlin, Bell, all with a comfortable above-the-cut line points lead. DNF number 8 for Blaney, says Possum. But I'm telling you, it's the Las Vegas bug. There is a Las Vegas bug for Ryan Blaney. He talked about it before. And he said himself, he said it straight up. He said, I'm just happy to be able to qualify for once at this track because he always wrecks the wall, hits the wall. This is obviously one of the tougher tracks for Blaney. But my God. And there's an article, Ryan Blaney eyes a Las Vegas turnaround. Yep, guess again. Motherfuckers, it didn't happen. Blaney's results. 2022, he finished 28th. 2023, 13th. Things were turning around for him. 2023 and 2024, 6th and 3rd. The fall race in 2024, though, 32nd. 35th in March of this year. And now, DNF in the playoffs, where it matters the most. Crazy. Delta Vision, I love that nickname. Laguna. Boys are coming down pit road. Chase Elliott now getting worked on. William Byron. Kyle Larson yet to make it in his stall. The boys in the Chase Elliott now, they got him out with a 10 flat. Byron and the crew got him out with a 9.7. That crew is insane. They want that 24 to get a championship so fucking bad. And I know it. Briscoe now getting tires changed. Just make sure the Jackman can do his job, and he does. He gets out. The race off pit road from this caution is going to be Byron with 4 tires. Larson moving up 1 spot. Briscoe up 2. Elliott. Reddick down 3. Hamlin up 1. Bell down 3. Crazy. But I just read off the Ryan Blaney finishes to you guys. The man has just had some tough luck in Las Vegas. I think he can turn it around, though, with Talladega and Martinsville's coming up. And now we got a bike stuck in the garage. Safe Flight commercial. Let's go over the caution sweepstakes as it stands now. No one had Ryan Blaney, so no free pack for that caution. AP says Chase Briscoe's going to cause one. Amanda has Denny and Kyle. Super NASCAR fan Andrew with John Hunter Nemechek and Ricky Stenhouse. Michael Winowski has Catherine Legg or Brad K. Bruiser Cruiser with Riley Herbst or Josh Berry. Delta with Bubba Wallace. 817 has Cody Ware and Zane Smith. Colin has Todd Gilliland. Scott says Cole Custer. And Kirsty has Noah Gregson. If you are just now tuning in to this stream and you want to win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2, some electric cards that are worth big money, if you correctly guess who brings out the caution of a driver I have not listed yet, you will win pack. And I will mail it to your house. I've done it now, 4 or 5 weeks in a row since we've been doing this stream? Been incredible. Delta, I'm an IndyCar guy, and I'm a NASCAR guy. I'm a North American motorsports fan. So I will always pick IndyCar over F1. NASCAR, I feel like, is in its own lane. It's stock car racing. The real open-wheel thrills in America, at least, is IndyCar. I personally think it's the real open-wheel thrills in the whole world because it's about driver talent. And a lot of people like to say that IndyCar is, it's just boxcar racing, whatever. You get to see who the best driver is. NASCAR, we're here to see who the best driver is. F1 is a team sport. And that's the way I see it. When I watch racing, I like to see who the best driver is, not the best team. So I feel like I've cleared it up in the most non-fun way for people. F1 fans like team sports. F1 fans just like teams. I'm here for drivers, dog. I'm here for drivers. That's the way I see it. That's just the way I see it. I know the Oregon Duck got shamed real bad for trying to be funny about the Indy 500, calling it a Walmart race. And Indiana whooped the shit out of Oregon, which was hilarious if you are a college football fan. Hey, it's Brennan Gaughan's Casino, everybody. Brennan Gaughan's Casino now live. Austin Dillon was standing out front of it. That's one place I would like to go check out in Las Vegas just to try to go take drivers' money at a poker table. That's what I would like to do. That's my sport. I like to take drivers' money at poker tables. That's my sport. Caution sweepstakes. The driver's off the board. Hamlin says there's no I in team. He's probably right. He's probably right. Definitely right. I guess we're just going to milk this down to 2 to go for some reason. 4 to go in stage 1. We're just milking caution now. Had to send a quick text as we sip off our NOS. Byron, Larson, Briscoe, Elliott, Reddick make up your top 5. Hamlin, Bell, Wallace, Gibbs, and Logano are rounding out your top 10. If they ever stop milking the caution clock. I loved Brennan Gaughan myself, Possum. Brennan Gaughan was one of those dudes, he had that wild-ass flip at Talladega, too. That's another thing a lot of people forget quickly. Ooh, my wife is ordering pizza. So it sounds like it's a Sunday night with pizza. All right, pace car is off. Restart happening now. We are racing in Las Vegas with 4 to go in stage 1. Byron is out front. And now we've got Briscoe and Larson door to door. Elliott now with a little bit of a peak of advantage on Denny Hamlin as we're ripping around the track. Byron up in front with the nice clear lead. Briscoe now moves up into second. Larson third, Elliott fourth, Hamlin fifth. Briscoe, Larson back at the doors. But here comes Hamlin. He came in aggressive as shit, lost a lot of pace right there. Now he dips back to fifth with Elliott taking fourth. Byron just running away with this thing right now with 3 to go. Briscoe and Larson door to door. Hamlin now with some smoke coming off the back of his tires. Don't really know what that was all about. A little brake check there with Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's trying to send it, boys. He knows Blaney's out. All these guys know Blaney just got DNF'd, and they're trying to get as much point scoop as they possibly can. With Briscoe now 4 points, 7 points to the good above the cut line as he battles with Kyle Larson for second place. Byron still the clear leader here with 1 to go in stage 1. Door to door is Briscoe and Larson. Hamlin now trying to sniff the ass of Chase Briscoe, and Christopher Bell tucking in behind. He's there to wipe up any skid marks that get left behind. Oh, my goodness. Bubba Wallace now entering the conversation, coming up into 6 for stage 1. Hamlin now going high, right there by Larson. Can he make up the ground? No, he will have to tuck back in. And it's going to be William Byron taking stage 1. Line to line, it's going to be Larson 2nd, Briscoe 3rd, Hamlin in 4th, Elliott 5th, Wallace 6th, Bell 7th, Reddick 8th, Gibbs 9th, and Logano rounding out your top 10 for stage 1. And that is how the dice rolls. I'm going to start making the most cringiest Vegas puns that I can. I shaved my face today. My mustache is looking strong. I'm feeling good. We're sucking nicotine out of Zins. Trilogy commercials on the television. What's not to love about a nice night of racing on the East Coast? I love it. 12th for SVG, says Polar Express. What happened to Ryan? 817 guy? Blanket, he's out of it. DNF, sounds like a suspension problem. Caused him to wreck out. He is now sitting at the bottom of the points. It's a rough time for Blanket. He needs a blanket and a glass of warm milk. Somebody help my boy out. I hate to see my boy out of it. I really do. I hate to see him. I hate to see this happen to Ryan Blaney. I wish I could tell you more. The Trilogy commercial's still on. It is pizza night, Possum. It is definitely pizza night. That is for you, 817. If you whatever you missed, the biggest news that broke on this stream, it's pizza night. The wife's getting pizza. I got barbecue chicken pizza coming at a house with a nice cup of ranch. I'd ask her for a sun drop, but she won't let me have it. She says it's bad for my health. I do scream a lot. I do yell a lot. She's probably right. I've learned to listen to her over the years. I have. I hate it too, 817 guy. I hate it for Blanket. But hey, Caution Sweepstakes is back open as we get ready for stage 2. Amanda's got that burgers and fries. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good Sunday cuisine. What are we eating, chat? Tell me in the chat. I want to know what your cuisine is. What is your number one race day cuisine? I need to know. For me, it's kind of a mix, right? We grilled last night. I grilled some steaks, some zucchini, some pineapple, some sausage. I grilled that for our Saturday cuisine last night. I'm kind of a grill master, kind of a big grill guy. So I grilled some steak, some pineapple, some zucchini, some pork sausage. Delta on that real life diet. He's raw dogging life. He says nothing. We don't eat nothing. What do you drink, Delta? What do you drink? I need to know what is the liquids that are entering your body through this time. Can I down the list for caution picks? You got it, Michelle. AP has Chase Briscoe. Amanda has Hamlin and Busch. Super NASCAR fan Andrew with John Hunter Nemechek and Ricky Stenhouse. Michael Winowski has Catherine Legg and Brad Keselowski. That was kind of a tongue twister. Bruiser Cruiser with Herbst and Josh Berry. Delta with Bubba. 817 has Cody Ware and Zane Smith. Colin has Todd Gilliland. Scott with Cole Custer. And Kirsty with Noah Gragson. That is all of the drivers that have already been chosen for Caution Sweepstakes. If you want to enter your chance to win a pack of unopened 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 NASCAR cards, immense value, just over the top. Okay, over the top value in each pack. Tell me a driver I didn't list that's going to cause the next caution, and you could win. It's a guarantee. For me, it's wings and blue cheese, says Polar Express. I had wings earlier today, so I will say it's never a bad choice. I love a good hot wing. Used to be sponsored by Hooters. I used to go to every Hooters restaurant on a race weekend. I'd buy them out. I'd say, here's my VIP card. All the wings. They would only let me get up to $100 worth, but we were close. We were close. Michelle says Bowman and Larson. Michelle enters the Caution Sweepstakes with Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson. Got you logged down. And thank you for playing the Caution Sweepstakes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Bruiser Cruiser says Cajun pork loin with red beans and rice. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, you got a little soul in you, bruh. A little soul in you, dude. That's one thing I miss about living in New Orleans, man. I miss soul food. I miss Cajun cooking, dude. There's none of that up here in Charlotte. I can't get a hot bowl of crawfish etouffee that's worth a damn to save my life up here, dude. I'm hurting, dude. Thank God my wife knows how to make gumbo and red beans and rice, dude, or we would be in shambles. We would. We really would. Cajun pork loin with red beans and rice, dude. Respect your body, as my boy Devin Snow says. Respect your body. I don't know if any of you guys follow him or not. Go look up Hold the Mayo on social media. Dude is a force from New Orleans. Love that guy. Every Monday he reviews red beans at some restaurant in New Orleans. Does a damn good job of it. I'm going to get my son a pack one way or another before. You damn right, Michelle. We're going to make it work. That's not bad picks, though. I mean, we've already seen Ryan Blaney cause a caution. That's a guy that a lot of people probably didn't think was going to cause one. So, if we're being honest here, it's kind of anybody's game. Wada's guy, Mechanical, comes in. He says SVG to cause a caution. What's up, Wada's guy? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to call you Wada's for short. Wada. Wada, 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 wada. SVG to cause the caution. Keeps you young. It does. It definitely does. I love me some spicy food, bro. Oh, I got to show y'all. Speaking of spicy food. I did pick this up. Look at this magical hat. I picked this up at the Charlotte ROVAL race by the Gypsy Tents. Look at that magic. Look at how, for anybody in the stream that's from the Louisiana area like I am, you know how magical this hat is. It's what made me a Todd Bodine fan as a young child because he drove the Tabasco Pontiac car. And I was like, he's standing on business for Louisiana. I like him. So shout out to the Gypsy Tent people that got me this beautiful, pristine Tabasco cap. I love it. Braun Strowman on the broadcast. We got Braun Strowman. NASCAR doing the WWEs. Huskers back in it. Huskers! What's up, dude? How we feeling, brother? Got you down for Suarez. How we feeling? How we feeling today, Huskers? We missed you. We had a lot of fun on Wednesday. All right, the cars are on track. Pace cars still keeping them cool, though, as they try to keep their tires warm. Trying. Hell yeah, Bruiser Cruiser. I saw one the other day, and I wish I could have picked it up. But we are in Las Vegas right now. William Byron leads this race. We're on lap 86 of 267. Stage 2 getting ready to begin. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. I know I've had one. The Saints scored a touchdown. I was proud of them with Taysom Hill. That happened. I don't know if they won or not, but who cares? Who dat? Taysom's back. I was happy. 86 of 267. Stage 2 getting ready to begin with Byron, Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin, and Elliott making up your top 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bell now 3 points to the bad. Elliott 7 to the bad. Logano 32 and Blaney 34. Pace car is off, and we are getting ready to roll in Las Vegas as the green flag waves, and the boys are off. And here we go. We got Larson on the outside. Whoa, big shove by Chase Briscoe to get Byron off his line, but Byron saves it miraculously somehow, and now is racing side by side with Kyle Larson. Holy shit, it almost went wild. It almost went absolutely wild. Briscoe is just being a force of nature right now on this low end. He said he wants it all, sucking the air and the life out of William Byron as he takes second place behind Kyle Larson. Hamlin up on the outside. They're showing a replay of this right now as we speak. Briscoe just got up on that ass and said, "Get out of my way, I'm coming." He's got a handlebar mustache, metaphorically speaking. Incredible stuff right there. We're already seeing them. The gloves are off in Las Vegas. It's a boxing town, and it's a gambling town. And I have a feeling, with already one caution with Ryan Blaney, that shove from Chase Briscoe, we're getting ready to watch something wild. And I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. Lap 89 at 267. Lap 9 of 85 in stage 2. Larson leads it. Briscoe second, Byron third, Hamlin fourth, Bubba in fifth. And there we go. Hamlin making moves now. The Toyotas are coming to life on this short run, but here comes William Byron. He wants revenge for Chase Briscoe, hanging him out to dry. Chase Briscoe got tired of trying to reel in rubber boots. He said he wanted the golden horseshoe. As he's now trying to catch up with Kyle Larson, all the boys are 3 wide in the back, packed up. It's Larson, Briscoe, Byron, Hamlin, Wallace making up your top 5. For some reason, we're showing 31st. For some reason, we're throwing 31st. Elliott in 6th, Reddick 7th, Gibbs 8th, Logano 9th, and Christopher Bell making up your top 10. Ryan is officially out. He got out of the car. He will not be racing. He now sits 36 points to the bad in the round of 8 in the NASCAR playoffs. Lap 91 at 267 in Las Vegas here. We're on lap 11 of 85 in stage 2. Byron now has made his way back up into second, with Briscoe treading lightly around Rudy Fuel and the boys' 24 machine. But they are keeping it close. Very close to Larson right now. They're trying to jockey for position. Briscoe on the outside, Byron on the inside, with Hamlin sitting right behind them, waiting for one of them to fuck up. Briscoe now coming in low on the inside. He's going to try to get position. Is he going to be able to pull away? No. Byron is going to get the edge on the outside and is now going to stalk Kyle Larson from second place. The Hendrick horses are stomping. The Hendrick horses are running today in Las Vegas. Did not expect to see this, especially after watching practice and qualifying. The Hendrick horses were sandbagging, and now they're showing their hand. Toyotas are trying to tug, though. But Toyotas aren't able to tug today. They're just doing a little bit of fishing. Like I said before, Las Vegas, kind of a fisherman's track if you're a driver. You got to cast a line. You got to reel. You never know which way it's going to go, and you got to do your best to reel them in. Hamlin now getting position on Briscoe. He wants third. He's going to get it on the low line, but Briscoe's not going away quietly without a fight. He's going to take it back, now sniffing all over the ass of Byron. I would not be surprised to see a fight. I want a fight between Chase Briscoe and William Byron. Who would win in a fight, chat? Tell me now, who wins that fight? I pick Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe easily wins that fight. If he has a handlebar, he might knock him out with one punch. If he has a handlebar mustache. Guaranteed. Larson, Byron, Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott make up your top 5 as it sits right now, with Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, and Shane Van Gisbergen running inside the top 10. Wow. Wow. They're racing now crisscrossing. We love a good crisscross. I love a good crisscross on track, especially if you can hold it the fuck together. It's nice. It's nice to watch, nice to see. Las Vegas is one of my favorite tracks. Love coming out to this track. Haven't been there since 2022. It's been a couple of years. But my God, what a time when I went there. The mountains look nice. I don't like how 1950s Vegas is, though. Vegas is creepy to me. I was never a big fan of Las Vegas, the city. The track, love it. Just put me in a motorhome at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I'm a happy guy. Denny Hamlin now trying to get position on Chase Briscoe. We know Denny Hamlin is not going to let off for any teammate, for anybody else. It's Denny Hamlin against the world, and that's just the way it goes. Chase Briscoe now, though, he's treading lightly around Dennis. He doesn't want to get kicked out of this thing. He knows he has a great car today. That's the secret. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Hendrick came to fucking play today. We love to see it. But we don't maybe want a William Byron win. I don't know how. I might be a little biased. I like William Byron. I think he's a great guy and all. I think he tries a little too hard to get Sabrina Carpenter in his DMs, but he tries. So because he tries, maybe you got to give him a little pat on the back. Maybe a small one. I'm more of a fan of Rudy Fugle and the boys. That's who I'm a fan of. I like Rudy Fugle and the boys. Kyle Larson with a clear lead right now over William Byron. Briscoe, Hamlin, and Elliott rounding out your top 5. Reddick, Wallace, Gibbs, Logano, and Shane Van Gisbergen make up your top 10. Shane Van Gisbergen was 15-1 for a top 10 at this track. Let's go look at some odds. We obviously won't get any top 10 odds here. You had to grab that one pre-race. I had a John Hunter Nemechek top 10, but that's not working out whatsoever. He's currently running 19th. The only top 10 I had today. Michelle, thank you. I'm just being me. I'm just being old me, Just Chase. We're just here. I like big Chase energy today, though. I'd like to see an Elliott or maybe a Briscoe win. Maybe more of a Briscoe Chase energy today. I got more Briscoe Chase energy in me today. That's for sure. I got a good bit of coin on Briscoe to win this one. So he's got to fight. These Hendrick horses are strong. They're running. They're galloping, if you will. They're galloping on the track. We're looking at Adam Stevens right now, crew chief of Christopher Bell. Watching on the onboard, Christopher Bell is just trying to be calm, cool, and collected. I feel like Christopher Bell doesn't want no trouble. He doesn't want to cause any problems. He's just a guy. He's just here to have a good time. He just wants to race. He wants to win, but he wants to be nice about it. Kind of like when that run, like Ricky Bobby was saying, like, I think I'm going to be a crack dealer, but not like a mean crack dealer, like a nice one. Just like, hey, you want some crack? I feel like that's Chris Bell energy, for sure. For sure. Lap 102 of 267, 22 out of 85 in stage 2. Larson leads it. Byron second now, getting close to being a second behind the leader. Briscoe in third, Hamlin fourth, Elliott fifth, Reddick sixth, Wallace seventh, Gibbs eighth, Logano ninth, and Shane Van Gisbergen still holding down 10th. The one thing I love about Las Vegas is it's kind of a race off pit road. But when they get close, dear God, it's battles. And as it gets later at this track, the track should cool down. They're out in the desert. We're going to get to see a whole new style of racing once we get into stage 3. So this track should cool down a little bit, and that's when the Toyotas, I feel like, will come to life. So if you are betting on Toyotas today, fear not. May still have a chance because typically when it cools down a little bit outside, that's when the bulls come a-running. Remember, not a mean crack dealer. No, not at all. That's Chris Bell, not a mean crack dealer. That's Christopher Bell. Caution sweepstakes as it stands right now. AP with Chase Briscoe. Amanda with Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch. Super NASCAR fan Andrew has John Hunter Nemechek and Ricky Stenhouse. Michael Winowski with Catherine Legg and Brad Keselowski. Bruiser Cruiser has Riley Herbst and Josh Berry. Delta has Bubba Wallace. 817 has Cody Ware and Zane Smith. Colin has Todd Gilliland. Scott has Cole Custer. Kirsty with Noah Gragson. Michelle with Bowman and Larson. Wadas has SVG. And Huskers has Suarez. There's no way. So somebody at NBC is watching this stream, and they're going to start taking nuggets. All right? Michael just confirmed that someone at NBC is watching this stream and they're trying to steal our lingo. So if you hear anyone using this lingo on this stream at NBC, tell me. And if you're on NBC and you're watching this right now, just come in the chat and say hi and tell me who's going to cause a caution. I'll send you a pack if you win. Incredible. Tugging. Toyotas are taking a little siesta right now. Correct. Amanda knows the drill. She knows how this goes. Just a little siesta. Little siesta in their sombreros. 1, 2, 3 will take themselves out. Chase Elliott will win. I would be excited. I would be excited like I always am. I would just be excited. I'm just an excited guy. I get excited about race cars. I'm excited about race cars racing. So I'll be excited for anything. Briscoe now coming up. He's getting close in proximity. The Briscoe Byron fight meter is now approaching 60%. I feel like these guys are going to get so aggressive at some point if they stay in close proximity with one another that they're either going to punch with their fists or their race car. Guaranteed. Yeah, NBC is USA. It's kind of the same thing. Kind of the same guy. I didn't know that if you really look around, if you want to get tinfoil cap, there's only like 12 brands that own everything. So USA, kind of an NBC. Kind of an NBC. All right, we got word from Blaney right now. Let's see what Blaney has to say. He looks pissed. No warning. Left front tire blew. Into 3. And yeah, unfortunately went home early. So it was just a tire. It was just a tire. I don't know if it was suspension. It looked like it might have just been a tire. Whoa, we got somebody. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. They almost got me again. There's no footage of the racing right now. I thought that another car was up in the wall. Just a replay in Ryan's face. No actual racing. Okay, now we're back to racing. Thank you, USA. Can't wait to watch Law and Order after this one. Bum, 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 bum. This is Law and Order right now. You're watching Law and Order in Las Vegas. Larson is in first. Got a nice clear lead over Byron. Briscoe third. Hamlin fourth. Reddick now in fifth. Elliott sixth. Gibbs seventh. Wallace in eighth. Joey Logano in ninth. And Shane Van Gisbergen surprisingly still holding it down for the underground down there in New Zealand. What can he not do? He watched Connor Zilic last night, and he said, I'm going to try that. I'm telling you, dude's going to be a menace. Big thanks to everybody that did watch the SVG clip from Motorsport Report. Got over 10K on that one. A lot of fans that were not from America stopped in to comment. I always just want to say thanks to anybody that is watching this and as a result of watching the SVG clip from the Wednesday's Motorsport Report. Just want to say thanks for being here. Law and Order NASCAR edition. If they don't have the 2311 versus NASCAR case on USA televised, I'm going to be pissed. Because what are we doing here? You know what I mean? That's got to be the move, right? That's got to be what's coming. Reddick now gets the pass on Briscoe. Reddick has now entered the conversation. Huskers, are you in the chat? Huskers told us on Wednesday that Tyler Reddick was going to win this race. Huskers said Tyler Reddick was going to win it. He's now running in third in a badass magenta purple Jeff Gordon throwback with a Michael Jordan emblem on the hood. And that's what he's racing. It's a pretty badass car. I loved it when Kurt Busch won here in his number one car that he had. It didn't say NOS Energy on the hood, so I won't say what that sponsor was. But what I will say is in Kansas, Kurt Busch also won in the 45 with another badass Jordan shoe print car. And I had a lot of money on him to win that race that day. I love Kurt Busch. He's my hero. He married an assassin. What's not to love? He still drinks beer at Hooters. You could just walk into any random Hooters in America. You might see Kurt Busch drinking a beer at the bar by himself. I promise you. That's a true story. Daytona 2023. Kurt Busch sitting by himself at a Hooters drinking beer at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was incredible. I was just like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm enjoying a beer. I was like, Kurt Busch, GOAT, hero. Lap 116 of 267, 36 of 85 in stage 2. Christopher Bell is now coming down pit road on lap 116 of 267. Chris Bell now coming into his box. A little bit of strategy play here. Let's see how the boys handle him. Right side shoes on. Gas going in. Left side shoes going on. Nice clean stop. No jack mishaps. Car is out of the box. 9-6 for Bell on the pit stop chart. Busher with a 10-1 as of right now. Hamlin and Briscoe still on track, racing their balls out. Larson still holding the lead down with Byron in second, Reddick in third. And now Hamlin is getting around Briscoe. And he moves into fourth now. Briscoe obviously had something really bad happen to him on that last stop, not just a pit slowdown. Gibbs now with a 10 flat in the pits. Van Gisbergen's in the pits. 9-8 for Dillon. 9-9 for Van Gisbergen. 9-9 for Priest. 9-7 for Alex Bowman. 11 flat for Zane Smith. 10-7 on the stop for Cindric. Let's see how long these guys are going to stay out and see how they milk it. Kyle Busch, Nemechek, and Chastain now on pit road like it matters. And now Reddick and Hamlin are pitting both together with Chase Elliott following behind them. I like that Elliott's on this strategy here. Clearly tells me that he thinks Reddick or Hamlin is going to be the car to beat. Stops are happening now. Elliott now out of the box. He's going to score a 9-3 for Chase Elliott. Fantastic stop for him. Hamlin just getting into his stall. Reddick now getting left side shoes on, and he is out. Reddick will have a 9-5. Faster. Reddick with a faster stop. Hamlin with a 9-3, though, to match Chase Elliott. And now Byron is in the pits. Right side's going on. Briscoe now rolling down pit road. Left side's going on for Byron. Fuel's in the tank. He's skirting out. And that was a 9-7. So Elliott and Hamlin with the two best stops right there, along with Reddick. Briscoe now getting left side shoes on. The pit dogs might be what fucks up Briscoe's chance here. Briscoe is out, though. Let's see how this stop went. Beautiful. A 9-6 for Briscoe. Not bad. Logano with an 11 flat. Oof. Penske just really falling apart here in Vegas. Taking a look here. Suarez with a 10-1. Now we got Larson getting right. Left side's on. Left side's going on for Larson. He's out before they can even pull the fuel tank out with a 9-5. Not bad there for Larson with that 9-5 stop. So the boys up top do their damn thing. Reddick now charging on Byron for 14th position. When we cycle out here, we should see a Byron, Hamlin, Briscoe, Bell. Oh, no, a penalty for Chase Elliott. Oh, no. Chase Elliott fans are about to be up in arms. What happened here? It was a fast stop for Elliott, but looked like a crew member couldn't stop it, unfortunately. Oof. Woof. If you're a Chase Elliott fan, tough for you right there. Cody Ware now making room in the RB Steak Nuggets car as Hamlin rips up to 10th. This is not good. We're going to need a caution if Elliott wants a shot. Maybe out of it big time. These are the things I worry about with Chase Elliott and Hendrick, man. Chase Elliott, like Ryan Blaney, has some bad luck in Vegas, man. I don't know what it is about this track. I don't know what it is about this time of year. I remember the last time I was there, I was going to look up some Elliott. Ryan Blaney crashed out. I'm going to look up some Chase Elliott stats in Las Vegas. I was going to do that earlier on this stream. Uncontrollable tire. See, it's usually never by any fault of Chase. Sometimes it's just the car is roughed up or they have a bad stop. But taking a look at his stats in Las Vegas, he finished 10th here. This is his best finish at this track came in March of this year, and it was 10th. Finished 33 here last year, 32nd the year before for this race, and he finished 9th in 2022 for the March race, 21st in October. I mean, Chase Elliott hasn't had a finish inside the top 10 at this race in the fall since 2021. Bubba's now in the pits. Tough. That's what keeps me away from betting on Elliott at this track. It just never seems like the luck factor falls into place for him. Bubba now out of the pits. He's going to have a 9-1. Great fucking stop for Bubba Wallace in the FinTech Robin Hood car. It's FinTech. Bubba Coin could be on the rise. Custer now finally getting out the fucking way, coming down pit road. His pit time? Doesn't matter. We don't care about his pit time. Larson will still be in charge. Larson in charge still of this race. It'll be Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, Ty Gibbs. I don't think Ty's pit. Briscoe, Bell, Van Gisbergen. Wow, Shane, dude, what are you doing, Shane? Shane is on a mission. Shane has something to fucking prove today. My God, I would have loved to have grabbed me a top 10 on Shane Van Gisbergen. I don't know why I didn't. What a dumb move by me. Oh, Bubba Wallace with a penalty now. Too fast entering. Rough for any Bubba bettors out there today. That is not what you want to see. Penalty will be served. Too fast entering for Bubba Wallace. Looks like it's a bear market and the stocks are down. At least he's not in the playoffs, right? Because that would have been real bad. We're crying, Michelle. Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, and Ty Gibbs make up your top 5. Briscoe, Bell, Van Gisbergen, Logano, and Chris Buescher round out the top 10. Playoff round of 8 as it sits. Larson is your leader. Byron, 21 to the good. Hamlin, 20 to the good. Bell, 3 points to the good, right on the bubble. Briscoe, 3 points to the bad. Logano, 27 to the bad. Blaney, 31. And now Elliott, 36. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. I fucking love you. And you made Dale pop up. So anytime you make Dale pop up, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love to see SVG win here. God, man, are we going to go for that? Because if SVG, let's go look at the odds. What are the odds on SVG winning right now? He's 150 to 1. So if you bet $100 on Shane Van Gisbergen to win, you're walking away with $150,000 in your pocket tonight. FYI. If you want to take that big of a stab, that would be insane. But my God, just all I ask is you just give me 10% for telling you about it. All right. Looking at some live odds right now, something we haven't done on this stream here in a minute. Briscoe now plus 625 to win. He's the favorite to win right now, Chase Briscoe. Over on Caesars. Caesars knows a little something. Kyle Larson plus 340. Never mind. Chase is just on top. I forgot that Caesars doesn't reorganize their shit. So Larson plus 340. Hamlin plus 550. Bell plus 675. Byron plus 550 to win. Larson now down to 310. Elliott 8 to 1. You better erase that. Logano's at 12 to 1. Where's SVG? 200 to 1 to win on Caesars. If SVG won and you bet $100 on it, you're walking out with $200,000 in your pocket tonight. Are pockets even big enough to hold $200,000? Tell me, if you have $200,000, tell me how big the stack is. I haven't got to stack that in cash yet in my life. Tell me how big that stack is. We're on lap 133 of 267 here in Las Vegas, lap 54 of 85 in stage 2. And Kyle Larson is your leader, following Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Briscoe, rounding out the top 5. How is SVG's odds on a street circuit? Well, we're not there. But if we were, it'd be like minus 1,000. You would have to bet $1,000 to win $100 probably. That's usually how it goes. He was minus 115 to win the ROVAL on a Monday of that week. The highest he got on the books was plus 150, and that was live during the race. Crazy. I got to watch a little Xfinity racing last night, which is something I don't really get to do a ton of. That was pretty fun. It was kind of cool to see Eric Almirola win, I guess. He's an old dog. He's got new tricks. We're on the board right now. Looks like Tyler Reddick's car. We are on board with Tyler Reddick right now. He's trying to sniff that ass. Trying to sniff the ass of Kyle Larson, it appears. Anytime we get Reddick and Larson going neck and neck, I like the Dirt Boys. I like Dirt Boys dirt dogging. All right? 20K. 100? If he's 200 to 1, dude? I don't know, dude. I got to experiment with that now. You got me questioning my math. I'm officially questioning my math. No, not AJ Allmendinger, dingus. I'm talking about Shane Van Gisbergen. Yeah, if I bet $100 on that. You're right, 20 grand. Damn. 1,000 gets you 200,000. I'm not good at math, and now you all know it. Congrats. Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, and Briscoe make up your top 5. Gibbs, Bell, Van Gisbergen, Logano, and Buescher round out your top 10. Bell is now on the bubble. 1 point to the good with Briscoe -1 to the bad, Logano 27 to the bad, Blaney 31 to the bad, and Elliott 34 to the bad. Love it when the Ovals has a few chicanes, possible passing zones. You know, we won't see another one of those until 2026. But it was good while it lasted. I know a lot of old-timey NASCAR fans that are very happy about it. But they can't say shit about Van Gisbergen running 8th right now. It's going to be scary when that dude masters these. And it's going to be scary next year. I think Trackhouse has a shot. I think if SVG gets one win on ovals, he seems to be really good at these intermediates. He's getting really good at them. Once he starts winning on that, dude, Trackhouse is going to be a championship team. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. Larson, only about a second over Reddick right now in second. Byron in third, Hamlin in fourth, Briscoe in fifth, Gibbs 6th, Bell 7th, Van Gisbergen in 8th, Logano 9th, and Buescher in 10th. Just want to do a quick station identification. You're watching NASCAR Live at Las Vegas with Chase Holden. This is a station identification. Hit the subscribe button to see Dale appear right here. It's a promise. It's a guarantee. Also, hit the like button because I appreciate it when I get likes on my videos. And it's a nice thing to do, and I appreciate it. Are we going to see a caution? Another one? That's the big question right now. Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, and Briscoe make up your top 5. And there really isn't a whole lot going on. Stage 2 is kind of the calmer of the stages. A little bit more of the calmer of the stages. Lap 141 at 267. 61 of 85. We're getting very close to the end of Stage 2. And this is what we call the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. This is the calm before the storm. This is where the race gets a little boring. It's a nice time to go refill your cups. Take a moment. Talk in the chat. We'll talk about random things going on, like the 88 Connor in Xfinity. I'm going to tell you, the 88 is a very beautiful number, especially if you were a good old Dale Jarrett fan. Here's Jarrett Jr. Jarrett Jr. sits in front of the crystal ball here in the International Chase Station, and he tells me who to bet on. He predicts the future. It's just what he does. Briscoe does have great speed right now, and I am watching that, which is why we bet on him earlier in the week. That's why we bet on him. That's why we got him. Connor's going to be good in Cup as well, and we'll see how it goes. I usually always try to tamper my expectations when we go from Xfinity to Cup because it is a step up. It is a new car, and it can be challenging for these drivers, which it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be challenging for the drivers. But what I will say, I was talking about that 88. I love that Junior has that 88 for Junior Motorsports. I love the 88 car, the 88 energy all around. Hendrick 88 with Dale Jr. was a great time. That National Guard car that he had, everyone remembers that one. My dad was a giant Dale Jr. fan, obviously. I was a Tony Stewart guy. It pissed him off so bad that I liked Tony Stewart when I was a kid, so I did it. I did it for fun because it was fun to make my dad yell. Yep. That's most kids these days, though. I don't know how many kids are doing that in NASCAR these days, but if you're a child and your father's a fan of a driver, just switch it up one Sunday and just see how he reacts. You can learn a lot from that. I learned a ton. My father wouldn't let my mother purchase anything but a Chevrolet. That's how serious he was. Kind of a psycho, kind of serious. But he did it. Great guy, love him to death. He's come a long way in his time. Still a big Chase Elliott fan. He is a Chase Elliott fan now. He's swapped allegiances. He's kind of going from, the juniors. He kind of looks at Chase like a Bills boy. He's a junior. So he's a legacy fan. He's been around the block a time or two. Wouldn't let my mom get anything. So I bought a Toyota. When I was a young boy. Me and my dad are on great terms now, by the way. We are on great terms now, by the way. But it's just always fun to see what can make your father yell. That there's never a better pastime. That was America's pastime in my household as an only child, male. I was just, what can I do today to make my dad yell? Very funny. What happened to Bubba? He had too fast entering in the pits, and he is now back yonder. And that's what happened. Jason says, hi from New Zealand. Many more Kiwis following NASCAR. Let's go. Hopefully you're following IndyCar too. Scotty Mack, one of my good buddies, one of the dogs. We love him to death. Shout out Scotty Mack as well. So if you're a Kiwi and you're following NASCAR, make sure you're following IndyCar too. Got to give some love for Scotty Mack out there. I don't know what the drama is, but yes, we are on lap 68 now of 85 in stage 2. 148 of 267. I guess he's saying laps. Oh, yeah, I see now. See, I'm getting old. I'm getting old, guys. I see. No, there is not, Delta. But if he causes a caution, you'll win a pack. It's a guarantee. And he may now. Chase Elliott also had a pit penalty as well, so he's back yonder too. Kyle Larson is leading the race currently. Tyler Reddick in second. Byron third. Hamlin fourth, Briscoe fifth, Ty Gibbs running sixth, Christopher Bell seventh, Logano eighth, Shane Van Gisbergen in ninth, and Alex Bowman round up your top 10 in Las Vegas. We're on lap 149 of 267. Now lap 70 of 85, just 15 to go in stage 2. And that's how we go. Bruiser says, my dad was Bill Elliott, I was Cale Yarborough. We love it. Love it. Lap 6-7. Who knows? Who knows what it means? The boys are very spread out right now. This next stop is going to be crucial. The final stage of this race always never disappoints. Always some tight battles. Definitely some cautions coming up, more than likely. We're now watching the battle for 27th with Chase Elliott and Todd Gilliland on screen. And the battle for 8th with Joey Logano and Christopher Bell. Larson is running away with it by almost 2 seconds. He was the favorite going in. Ooh, Michael says, love some Steve Parks. Hell yeah, shout out to the number 1 Pennzoil, dude. We were chugging Zoil with the boys. Shout out to Rockingham. Bring it back. I want Rockingham back in Cup so bad. Who remembers The Rock? And I'm not talking about Dwayne Johnson. I'm talking about The Rock. Brad Keselowski currently running 12th. Whoa! Hocevar in 11th. Look at old Brad K, dude. Busher. One driver that I'm a little surprised about right now, which also we will have on Motorsport Report. If you love these live streams, tune in on Wednesdays between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I do a live show, kind of like Speed Channel back in the day. We go live. We talk in the chat. We talk about all the news going on, NASCAR and IndyCar, F1, all around the world. We're going to have Ryan Preece on our show this Wednesday. He was scheduled to come on this past Wednesday, but had to do an emergency cancel because they welcomed in their second child to the world. So big shout out to Ryan Preece. Congratulations on their second child. I'm a little surprised to not see him running a little bit better. He did finish third here last time he ran. Looking to maybe see a smooth criminal finish from Ryan Preece. See if he can get it done. Your dad had to pissed off a lot when he won. Oh, yeah, dude. All the times when Tony Stewart would win, be like, Dad, Home Depot, let's go. Shut up. Get back in your room. That was him. Get out of here. You're grounded. Let's go to Home Depot, Dad. I was like 9. I was like, Home Depot. We're going to Home Depot. My dad went to Lowe's the rest of his life, dude. Never set foot inside of a Home Depot ever again. He was pissed. He was so mad. Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, and Briscoe make up your top 5. Briscoe still got a shot in this thing. That's my pony. Briscoe, my pony in there today. Yeah, I had some Steve Parks vintage too, and I ended up flipping it. I'm mad now. I should have held on to it. I had the Steve Parks fan club shirt. It was a one of a kind. I don't wear as many of the all over prints as I used to. I've been kind of getting more into the vintage racing polo scene lately though. But I love my red Winston jacket. Bought this sucker off of eBay for a cool $14, and I've been wearing it ever since. It's my aesthetic. It fits me. I love it. I love a good old school varsity jacket. I got like 4 different colors variation of this jacket. I love it. Yarborough was awesome in a Hardee's car. It made me want Hardee's. Who remembers a good old roast beef from Hardee's? That was great times. We're on lap 77 of 85 right now in stage 2. Lap 157 of 267 in the race. Kyle Larson leads it. Reddick second, Byron third, Hamlin fourth, Briscoe in fifth. He was Bruiser Cruiser. He still was. He still is to this day. If you don't think that man's going to Napa to get his auto parts, dude, you're out of your mind, dude. Ricky loves going to get him some Napa know-how, dude. Ricky loves him some Napa know-how. He loved him some Hooters, too, when they had it. When I brought him that Hooters VIP, dude, he was so proud, dude. That's the only time my father's ever been proud of me. He said, "You got a Hooters deal? You hanging out with Chase Elliott." He was proud, dude. My dad was proud of me right then and there. It all turned around. That's where it all turned around. That's when he respected me, and he forgave me for all of my years of just being in his face about Tony Stewart. He finally forgave me. Doesn't look like he's having a great day today. Somewhere in Louisiana, my dad is pissed because Chase Elliott is had to serve a penalty. He's mad. That is a guarantee. You can book it. You can book it. Ricky is pissed in Louisiana somewhere right now because of Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, Briscoe make up your top 5 with 6 to go in stage 2. We're getting close to where the gloves come off. We've already seen some excitement in this race. We've already seen Briscoe just straight up punt Byron out the way on a restart. We've seen Ryan Blaney's playoff hopes go up in flames with his tires. And now we're seeing Bowman's car as a watermelon running in 9th, battling with Joey Logano. That's got to be so frustrating when you're getting passed. When you're Joey Logano and you went out of your way to get fake hair and you're getting passed by a non-playoff contender and you can't make your car get up there and battle. It's got to be a pretty low, it's got to be a pretty rough time. Amen, Bruiser. It does. It is true. I still love Hooters, and I will always love Hooters. They did so much for me. They supported me for so many years, and they're bouncing back in America right now. They're finding their way. I will always be forever grateful to Hooters of America. 4 to go in stage 2 with Kyle Larson leading it, Reddick in second, Byron in third, Hamlin 4th, Briscoe 5th. Ty Gibbs running 6th. Bell 7th. Bowman in 8th. Logano 9th. And Shane Van Gisbergen holding it down for the underground in 10th. What can he not do? 200 to 1 to win, by the way. Shane Van Gisbergen for all my Kiwis in the chat. And if you haven't yet, since we got 3 to go in stage 2, if you haven't taken the time yet, a lot of my viewers are not subscribers to me. They don't subscribe to my channel. Clicking that subscribe button does a ton for me. I keep these streams monetized off so that we can just flow and have fun. Hitting that subscribe button would mean the world. Hitting a like on this video does so much as well. And I thank you guys for all the support as we are watching with 2 to go in Vegas. The car that is passing him was so fast that it got DQ'd for Logano to win championship last year. Remember the good times. Remember? Beat Arby's any day, says Michelle. As long as they get their TV time. They paid for it. I always get conflicted when we're making jokes because I do love Rick Ware as a human being, great guy. I talked to him a couple weeks ago when we were at the Kickball Classic, actually. He's just like dad. It's just like, what's up, dude? Not like my dad. Nothing like my dad. But he's kind of like NASCAR dad, you know? You got like somebody that's older than you that's like, they support what you do. Shout out Rick Ware, the human being. That's a great guy. And there it is. Kyle Larson with 10 points for winning Stage 2. Reddick following. Byron, Hamlin, and now Briscoe will make up the top 5. So Larson with 10 points, and you know how the order goes. It follows down in line. Gibbs running up there was pretty surprising to see. It's good to see him getting some ground and finding some footing. Hocevar in 10th, though. Hocevar took it away from SVG. Hocevar squeezed into the top 10 there in the Hosa car. Which, by the way, my child recently has came out and he said, I'm a Carson Hocevar fan. So he's a Carson Hocevar fan. We went to more than 7 Walmarts looking for him the Carson Hocevar car. We finally had to order it online. We got it for him. We call it the Hosa car. The Hosa car next week for Talladega, we're going to do a little bit of magic on the Hosa car because Hosa car could be fun. Hocevar in the Hosa car could cause some excitement at Talladega. That's all I'm going to say. We'll leave it there. Morgan Shepherd is NASCAR grandpa. We love Morgan Shepherd. Morgan Shepherd is the only elderly NASCAR driver to ever know what it's like to enter the Matrix. And if you don't know what that means, you've not seen enough photos of this man. I have to show you all now. I have to share this with you as another pharmaceutical commercial blesses my television screen. You have to see, like, the aura that Morgan Shepherd possesses should be illegal in comparison to his results on track. This man should have won multiple championships. The aura of Morgan Shepherd, this man went from, like, it's like, I don't know whether he's trolling us with the Jesus car and he's really like a cyborg from another time and another dimension with his shades. But, like, my God, what other elderly man do you know that is just coming out like that? Who's coming out to the racetrack with those shades on? Please, God, tell me. That man is ready to enter the Matrix at all costs. That man, this photo might be 3D, actually. I'm telling you now, if you don't know the legend of Morgan Shepherd, look, here's another one. How can you not love this man? Purple this time. This man is ready to enter the Matrix at all costs. He was a singer also, says Bruiser Cruiser. I need to hang out with this man. I have to get an interview with Morgan Shepherd. That's on my to-do list. I'm writing it down. We're gonna get Morgan Shepherd on the Motorsport Report. I'm gonna call up some of my buddies that are retired NASCAR drivers, and I'm gonna see if they can hunt Morgan Shepherd down. And we're gonna do a Motorsport Report exclusive with Morgan Shepherd. I'm gonna find a way to make that happen. Next time I'm there, Chase, I'll get your son a Hocevar car. Hell yeah. Well, he's got it now. He does have one now. He's got the Hosa car, as we call it. We call it the Hosa car. Delta says Bubba's coming back up. Delta, I need to clarify something with you. We do the caution sweepstakes. When you were talking about Bubba, you picked him to cause a caution, right? Because I have you down for Bubba to cause the caution to win a pack. It seems more and more it is becoming aware to me. I'm becoming aware that you may just want Bubba to win. And that's fine, too. But I need to know. Because I got you down for Bubba to cause a caution. That's how you win pack on this stream, is a caution sweepstakes. So I just wanted to clarify. And speaking of, cars are coming down pit road right now. He says no. So there was a bit of miscommunication there. But you can still enter the caution sweepstakes right now. Tell me what driver you think is going to cause a caution. Byron is now in his box. Larson's rolling into his now. Hamlin on pit road. Putting on left side shoes for Byron. He's going to get to stop. He's rolling out with a 10-4. Not the best stop there for Byron. Let's see if they can keep it under 10 for Larson and the crew, and they do with a 9-4. Now Hamlin is in his box. Let's see how quick they can get him out. They took the graphic away from me, of course. Race off pit road. It's Larson with a 4-tire stop. Reddick. Hamlin moves up 1 spot. Briscoe up 1 spot. Byron down 2. Gibbs up 1. Bell down 1. Bowman. And Van Gisbergen up 2 spots. So Larson, Reddick, Hamlin, Briscoe, Byron, Gibbs, Bell, Bowman, and Van Gisbergen will lead us to the green in stage 3. Logano. Okay. No one's got Logano today. So I'm going to swap that from Bubba to Logano for you. Because I don't want to be like, Delta, you won. And then like Bubba just wrecked and like all your hopes and dreams are dead in the water. And then I'm just like, you got a pack, bro. And you're like, I don't want the pack. Fuck the pack. I don't want to do that to you, Delta. So I'm not going to do it. He thinks Bubba will win. I don't mind it. I like it. It's Larson, Reddick, Hamlin, Briscoe, Bell, Logano, Bowman, Shane Van Gisbergen, Brad K. Oh, they're shuffling the telemetries around. Maybe. Oh, yeah, Chase Elliott way down there. He got the way down there award. Way down we go, Chase Elliott. It's tough. It sucks, Amanda. I get it. I know. Will Bubba possibly win? I don't have a magic 8 ball, but I do have a crystal ball. I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball, by the way. So let's see. Will Bubba win this race? Do you want the honest answer, or do you want me to make you feel good? Because I can give it to you either way. You let me know, Delta. I've seen the answer, though. I have seen it. As we are now watching a Black Phone movie commercial. Black Phone, one of the worst horror movies of our time, by the way. It's just, they made this movie for TikToks. You let me know, Delta. Do you want the honest answer? I'll tell you where Bubba's going to finish according to my crystal ball. Logano fan is back again. Honestly, 7th. He still gets the top 10. That's what the crystal ball told me anyway. Bubba finishes 7th. So we'll see if it checks out. We'll get to all see if it checks out. Write that down. Crystal ball predictions. Bubba to finish 7th today. That's what the crystal ball says. Not bad. Not bad. Chase is back on the lead lap. Watch him come through the field. If Chase Elliott's back on the lead lap, whoa, doggy. We know Hendrick's got the horses today. Amanda, we may not be out. My dad is smiling. I'm going to call. Should we call my dad live on stream? Do you guys want to call my dad right now and just see? It may not be the most entertaining thing in the world, but let's see what happens. We're going to call my dad. We're going to see if he's watching the race right now. He may not answer the phone. We're going to do it, though. Let's see. We're calling my dad. Hey, did you see that Chase Elliott's back on the lead lap?
No, I ain't even watching. I'm at work.
You're not. Oh, you're at work? You can't turn it on TV at work? Can you turn on YouTube at work? They're watching football. Well, tell them. Yeah, you tell them what's up, Dad. You let them know. Turn this shit off. We ain't trying to watch men run around with balls. We're trying to watch real sports. Tell them. All right, I love you, Dad. Chase Elliott's back on the lead lap. That was my dad. We just let him know that Chase Elliott's back on the lead lap, and now he's going to go change the channel at his work. Like a real man should. See, I have to stay on his ass. I'm having to stay on my dad's ass now. Crazy. What will happen to Chase Elliott? I'll check. All right, do we want the honest answer? We want the honest answer of what happens to Chase Elliott? Or do we want what will make you feel good? You let me know in the chat what you want, and I'll tell you. We just called my dad. He's making everyone in his work put NASCAR on. We're doing the Lord's work. I mean, we're literally. My dad may get cussed out at his job for turning football off right now, but we don't care because you know what? He stood on business when I was a child and made me watch race cars. Now we're going to make him stand on business at his work, his place of employment. Agent Chase Elliott finishes third. We'll see if it comes through. Elliott finishes third today. So we got Bubba seventh, Elliott third. We're going to see how clear the crystal ball is. That's right, man. Amanda letting you know for real. I do love being able to call Ricky, though. Ricky's fun. But I hear you, Amanda. Delta says Chase sucks. We've got beef in the chat. We've got NASCAR fan. This is what we're here for. Talk it out in the chat. Everyone talk it out in the chat. My dad, right now the crystal ball says he finishes third. Anything can happen. I don't know. I don't know if my crystal ball is predicting cautions or not. But we'll see. But we're green flag racing for stage 3 in Las Vegas. We're back at it now. Kyle Larson takes out in the front. Reddick second, Hamlin third. And now Hamlin moves up into second. He's got an aggressive move. Let's watch it play out. Cars are fanned out wide. We're 4 wide racing at Las Vegas right now. 4 wide racing. Dust kicked up in the field. Christopher Bell making moves in the back now. He wants to get him a piece of the action. He's sliding in behind Reddick. Larson with Hamlin coming up on the outside. Door to door. It's Hamlin. It's Larson with Reddick peeking in on the inside. Following in now. Coming up on the middle is Reddick. Larson still holding the lead down. Reddick may be in the way of Hamlin and kind of took away some of the hopes and dreams. Reddick wants it all, he said. Reddick wants every bit of it. Here comes Bell now. Bell coming out to challenge, but Byron's on the inside of Bell. 3 wide racing in Las Vegas right now with Reddick and Larson up front. We're duck, dive, dipping, and dodging on lap 174 of 267 in Las Vegas. It's Larson, Reddick, Bell, Byron. Now Larson, Reddick, Bell, Hamlin, Byron as your top 5. Briscoe, Gibbs, Bowman, Keselowski, and Shane Van Gisbergen round out the top 10. And the cars are starting to spread out now. Reddick still trying to jockey for position on that high side. Not close enough to the ass. He can't smell the ass of Kyle Larson just yet. But Lord knows he's trying. Kyle Larson with a clear lead. Bell now moved up into third. It's a big move for Bell. We all know that Larson and Bell can give us a damn show at Las Vegas, and it may be something we see here today. Keeping an eye on Chase Elliott back in 24th. Bubba Wallace now. Nowhere to be found on the telemetry, unless I am mistaken. But Bubba Wallace is nowhere to be found. Elliott now P24. Let's see if he can make his way. And he's running the low line right now. We've got Elliott Cam currently running 24th. It's going to take a lot of patience, and there's going to be a lot of frustration. It's going to maybe take a caution or two. The crystal ball said he finishes third. Don't know how he does it. We'll see it. But as of right now, the Hendrick horses are running. But Toyota is trying to sniff the ass of the Hendrick horse because they want to do the Toyota talking. And let's see if they'll make it happen here. I don't think it's a gas pedal issue for Elliott. I think it's just an issue of being back there in the pack where he's at. He's currently running 23rd. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of momentum, maybe some cautions to get him back up where he needs to be, and most definitely some strategy. But the crystal ball said third. I don't know how it's going to happen. Definitely going to have some cautions here. We got Larson. We got Reddick, Bell, Byron, and Hamlin rounding out our top 5. Briscoe, Gibbs, Bowman, Keselowski, and now Hocevar round out your top 10 on lap 179 at 267. Delta says Bubba and Denny and Bell. Bubba is 1 lap down. Definitely going to have a caution for him to get that 7th place finish. May or may not have been a number that came to my brain. That's what the crystal ball said, though. We'll see. We will see. They're talking about the slow recovery right now for Chase Elliott as he battles Ross Chastain. No shit, it's a slow recovery. Man's having a detrimental to his time. It wasn't his fault. And now he's sitting 32 points below the cut line. It wasn't even his fault. That's what my dad's saying at work right now. That's what my father is saying. Christopher Bell, 6 points to the good. Briscoe, 6 to the bad. Everyone else in the 30s, Elliott, Blaney, and Logano. Somehow Blaney's not even in this race, and Logano's already worse than him. Woof. Lap 181 at 267. Larson just seems to be running away with this. Let's go look at some odds. We're going to go see what the odds are right now. Looking over at DraftKings. DraftKings has not been alive hardly at all for this race, surprisingly. They have just been offline. I think something's wrong with DraftKings live betting, which honestly sucks because that's what a lot of people are betting on. Delta says Bubba might win this. As it looks right now, it's looking good, dude. Caesars standing on business for motorsports. We love it when people stand on business for motorsports. I'm one of them. Kyle Larson's plus 140 to win this thing right now. Reddick plus 360. Bell plus 430. Hamlin plus 525 and Briscoe plus 625 live on Caesars. We did tell Logano to go away, and he did. That's the power of Pine Sol, baby. I don't know why I just said that, but I love that woman on that commercial. And she likes to clean things, so I love cleaning the slate to where I don't have to see Logano's name at all, which I don't right now, other than the bottom of the playoff bubble. That's the power of Pine Sol, baby. Shout out to the Pine Sol lady. I want her to watch a race with me one day. I'll just get her to just scrub away all the drivers we don't want to win and let us bring in all the drivers we do. It's lap 184. Kyle Larson's leading it. William Byron second. Reddick third. Hamlin fourth. Chris Bell is fifth. Briscoe sixth. Gibbs seventh. Now we got Buescher entering the chat of the top 10. Buescher now enters into 10th. Hocevar 9th. And Bowman in 8th in the watermelon car. Bruiser Cruiser enters with the nice fart face. That should be an NFT. We should make an NFT cryptocurrency of fart face Joey Logano. It's a bear market right now, but the value could increase on fart face, which means he would have to go down in the race points for the value to go up. We're gonna buy an option put for all my finance nerds in the chat. We're gonna do a put option on Joey Logano. That's what we're gonna do. Anytime someone says 6'7" in the chat, this is me. I'm a puppeteer. I'm a puppet. 6'7" puppet. Where's LaMelo? Where's LaMelo Ball? I don't see him. Kyle Larson in first. Byron second. Got to get a little battle going right now between Reddick and Byron. Byron now moves into second. So we're going to see them go back and forth. I'm telling you, the Hendrick horses are running. The Hendrick horses are galloping away in Las Vegas right now. Vegas is known for ponies. We should have took it. We should have took it as a sign. Night Guts, welcome to the chat, Night Guts. Right now, as it stands, I think William Byron might win this race. I also really, really like Christopher Bell. He seems to be sneaking up right now. As it stands right now, Byron seems to be the guy. He's going to get the horseshoe. He's got a horseshoe up his ass, for God's sakes, Night. My dad's crying. Chase Elliott's in the back of the pack. He's pissed. Oh, no, the toe knocked out for Briscoe. This is going terribly wrong for me. I had money on Briscoe to win. You know what happened, though? It's not my fault. I don't think he shaved a handlebar mustache. And we talked about that earlier in the week. Thank you, Super NASCAR fan Andrew. The only way Chase Briscoe was going to run away with this one was if he had a handlebar mustache, and I think he's going to learn his lesson because I don't think he shaved it. He's going to learn his lesson tonight. And I hate he has to learn it this way, but it sounds like there's a toe link problem on the car. Briscoe running sixth. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Hopefully it's not. I would still like Briscoe to win this race. As it looks right now, though, Reddick looks bad fast. He looks like the only Toyota that's tugging. He's the only Toyota tugging. Let's see if that'll make Tyler Reddick get into place. This is fun. I like this. There's a Chewy commercial on now. It's not working, though. All right, we tried the 6-7. It's not working. Whoa. Byron now trying to challenge Larson. Here comes Byron. NASCAR Fan 8, thanks for the question. Who's my prediction on who's going to get into the Final Four? I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball, so let's take a gander. Ryan Blaney's going to find a way in. Kyle Larson. William Byron. Denny Hamlin. That's what the crystal ball said right now. Subject to change, whatever the other legal jargon at the bottom of a disclaimer says. And that's what I'll say. How about 4-1? I don't know anything about that life. Put me on that game. What's 4-1? Tell me. Let me know. Larson right now leads it. Byron second. Reddick third. Hamlin fourth. Bell is fifth. 76 laps to go in this race. Only one caution today. Who's going to bring out the next one? There's going to be some aggressive driving for this. We're in a round of 8 elimination playoff race. Not an elimination race, but we're in the round of 8 now. Everything is on the line for a championship spot. This ain't going to be the most boring one. Knights, girls, for me to tell you what else the ball does, it will require a sub, or at least a like on this video. And I'll take your word for it in the chat. Because if you do sub, you will summon Dale Earnhardt, and then my answers will be at least 7% more correct. Maybe 6-7% more correct. I don't know. But if you hit subscribe, Dale will pop up here, and then I can tell you. It's a new meme like 6-7. 4-1. Can we do the hands like this for it, though, Delta? As Kyle Larson leads with 75 laps to go, can we do the hands like this for 4-1? I think that if 6-7 is this, 4-1 should be that. 4-1. If we're just making up shit these days, I like it. No, Night Guts. It was given to me by a gypsy woman named Phyllis, and I can't give it away. And if I do, she said that I won't make it to live age 63. And I want to live longer than that. So please respect me at this time. We're now running with Kyle Larson leading this race. William Byron in second. Reddick third. Hamlin fourth. Chris Bell in fifth. Ty Gibbs surprisingly just hanging around sixth. I'm waiting to see if something happens. Who's going to bring out the caution? Caution sweepstakes. We got a lot of you here in the chat that have entered in the caution sweepstakes. I know you're waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. This is an important race. It's got to be shaken up. Who's going to shake it up? Where'd Denny Hamlin go? This car of Kyle Larson's, I will say this. Very sexy car. This Dale says Hamlin and Blaney won't make the Final Four. Whoa! Bombshell by Dale Benzel in the chat. Bombshell move. Welcome to the chat, Dale. Bombshell by Dale. That's a Dale shell. He just made a Dale shell in the chat. He says Hamlin and Blaney won't make the Final Four. Who are your Final Four predictions? Let me know in the chat. Kyle Larson, though, just doing his damn thing. Cliff the robot hanging out in the booth. Cliff Daniels the robot. Man, I'm pretty sure he's a humanoid. He might be the first humanoid. I'm pretty sure Tesla built him. I've never seen an ounce of personality out of the man. Still waiting for him to crack a smile. He won't do it. We should get him. Hocevar does like to shake up races. No one has Hocevar, by the way. Anyone want to take Carson Hocevar? No one has Hocevar. Just saying. Someone new in the chat want to enter the caution sweepstakes to win a free pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. You let me know. Knight is right. Look, I side with Knight. He's correct. He's right here, guys. 198 at 267. Amanda says Final Four. Hamlin, Larson, Elliott, Briscoe. Oh, okay. A little bit of shake-up there. I like that. So, no Penske whatsoever. Love that. Thank you for that, Amanda. Dale says final. Billy Big Hat, Larson, Bell, and Briscoe. You think it's Billy Big Hat's time? Mel Tumbo enters the chat. That's what everyone was worried about, Larson getting his mojo back. Yeah, I mean, all it took was a little bit of chicken fried and a cold beer on Friday night, apparently, because he's running a sexy black and gold car that is just plastered with Zach Brown band. Nothing against him. But it would have been cool to see like some gold dice or something on the car. At least. Oh, wow. We got action on the track. Reddick almost lost it there. Action on the track. Hamlin and Reddick now going back and forth. I think the gloves are coming off, guys. Gloves are coming off as we hit lap 200 of 267. And we got us a little battle right now between Reddick and Hamlin. We're watching it go down. Reddick is now at the door, at the bumper, now going low on Hamlin with Bell sitting behind kind of stalking. I don't know whose ass Chris Bell is going to try to sniff first. Looks like Hamlin's right now. He's positioning. But I think he's going to push with Reddick here. I think that's the only thing that makes sense now. Toyotas are tugging. Toyotas are tugging. Here we go. They're trying to battle the Hendrick horses. Toyotas are tugging. It's going to take 3 Toyota tugs to beat 2 Hendrick ponies. We're going to see if it happens. Scott Bledsoe says, add a McDowell caution. You got it, brother. McDowell is added. We're getting into caution playground. Caution territory. Caution territory. Here we go. Toyota boys are grouping up right now. Hamlin, Reddick, and Bell. Lap 202 of 267. It's time to lock in, boys. Bell 7 points to the good on the bubble with Briscoe now 8 points to the bad. Elliott 28 to the bad. Blaney 35 to the bad. And Logano 39. Let's see what happens here. Hamlin's got the clear take. Bell's going to fall in line over Reddick. Looks like Hamlin got the last laugh with the Toyota tug. And now let's see if they can all push themselves to catch these Hendrick horses as we're now coming up on lap traffic. Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Bell, and Reddick are your top 5. Gibbs, Bowman, Briscoe, Hocevar, and Busher now round out your top 10 in Las Vegas on lap 203. Elliott is moving up. And like I said here, Elliott being able to move up, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? He's into 18th right now, or 19th. I'm sorry. Elliott now in 19th. All it's going to take is one caution. Elliott will be back in the mix. I predicted him to finish 3rd today. Caution is going to happen. Someone's going to get another pack. Who's it going to be? We'll find out here soon. Toyotas are tugging. Hamlin, Bell, and Reddick all kind of starting to fan out now from each other with Gibbs sitting 6th. If Gibbs gets in the mix, someone's going to punt the child out the way. It's just physics. It's just physics. It's science. This is science at this point. It's going to happen. So we're looking now, showing this nice graphic. That Hendrick car is nice. And now we cut to a full commercial. That's what you love to see as we're less than freaking 60 laps ago. I love nothing more than a full screen commercial. I love it. Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Bell, and Reddick make up your top 5. Gibbs, Bowman, Briscoe, Hocevar, and Busher round out your top 10. Chase Elliott now up into 18th. Shane Van Gisbergen in 15th, though, with Dylan in 13th, surprisingly, with Kyle Busch in 12th. Whoa! Wasn't Kyle Busch getting lapped early in the race? He was trying to cause problems for the boys? What a comeback. Yeah, you got to remember, this is USA. This isn't a sports channel. This is entertainment time. The only real place that calls the race is here. I'm not going to cut to a Brez Tree commercial. I literally turned monetization off on this stream for this particular reason. I'm not trying to flood my people with ads during a race. Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Bell, Reddick, rounding out your top 5. The Hendrick horses are stomping. That's Rick Hendrick sitting in a pit box somewhere. That's him. Don't forget, go to your local store tonight. Get a NOS Energy to finish out this race. Tell them Chase sent you, then walk out before they can ask you who is Chase. Just try it. That's all I'm saying. Chevy shining. Chevy Shine Box. Tell them go get their Shine Box. That's what Denny and the boys are telling me. They're trying to tell them to go get their Shine Box They're already doing it. Go get your shine box, Chevy. Where did the Hendrick horses come from? FUBU. The clothing brand? I loved FUBU. Shout out to FUBU. Here we go. It's a Las Vegas trying to pretend that they are in Seattle, but they're not. They try to pretend it's a Space Needle, but it's not. It's just Las Vegas, and we are now back to racing. Look at the beautiful hills. The air quality is low as shit. You can just see it shining. The beautiful Las Vegas. What a sight. What a sight to see. Tried it and got arrested? Darn. Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Bell, and Gibbs now make up your top 5 as Reddick has fallen back to 6th in the Magenta Flames car. What a world. Tell him, Michelle. Let's take a look here right now. Reddick is kind of getting swallowed up by Bowman and Gibbs? What? Okay, he's trying to fight him, but Gibbs isn't going away quietly into the night. He said he's got something to prove. He went to the White House. Ty Gibbs says, I went to the White House. Let me in. As Chase Briscoe is the first to come down pit road on lap 211 of 267. On pit road. Here we go. Hell yeah, Amanda. You let them know. Right side's going on Briscoe's car right now. Fuel is in. Left side's going on. Logano, Priest, and Gilliland also on pit road. Briscoe makes it out with a 9-7. Logano, Gilliland, and the boys just Gilliland with an 11-4. Gross. Let's see what Logano's going to do. What a stop. Just kidding. It's 10-1. It's a 10-1 for Logano. Woof. Paul Wolf. Oh, got a little bit of contact there between Ty Gibbs and Alex Bowman. Briscoe timed that pit perfectly. Boy, he got in there. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Larson and Byron obviously still got a clear lead. They're going to have to stick out. But we're getting into the thick of it, boys and girls. 213 of 267. Cindric, Stenhouse, and Reddick currently on pit road. And let's take a look. Stenhouse with a 10-4. Cindric with a 9-7. Reddick now full stop. Right side shoes going on. Gas going in. Left side shoes getting ready to go on. Can they do lower than a 9-5 here? Wow. Wow, it's going to be a 9-6. Very close for Reddick. William Byron now coming in for service. Right side's getting put on. Fuel's going into the tank. Left side shoes going on for Byron. Bell now on pit road as he comes into his stall. Byron is out, and that's going to be a 9-7 with a 9-7 for Byron, 9-4 for Wallace, 9-5 for Chastain. Bell now off out of his box. That's going to be a 9-9. So the edge goes to Byron here so far. Now Larson coming down pit road. This is going to be the money stop for him. Will he let the Toyotas tug all over him? Or is this where he does it? Let's see. Crooked pit entry. Right side's going on. Fuel's in the tank. Left side shoes now going on. It's going to be an awkward pullout. Let's see what happens here. Larson. A 10-8. Bad stop for Larson there. Rough stop for Larson. Let's see how he can rebound it out there with his driving prowess on the track. As Hamlin is currently sitting in the lead. He hasn't came into pit yet. Nobody else on pit road with playoff significance at this time. Larson cycles out 14th. Here comes Byron, though, in 15th with a clear, solid pass on him. And there's your lead change right there. Let's see if Byron can hold it down. He was 5-1 when we started. I felt like Rudy Fugle and the boys ate their burritos today. Let's see what happens with these adjustments. Hamlin is still holding it down out there. I don't really know what the fuck's going on. If he keeps staying out there, though, that's going to be bad news for Hamlin. He said they're having a good day. He's trying to get that advantage on him right now with some lap time. He's got a 3-second lead over Hocevar in second. Elliott's 15 seconds behind the leader in fifth. And we're watching them now. Pit stops are happening. For all my Kiwis in the chat, Van Gisbergen is in the pits. And let's see what his stop looks like. All the Kiwis in the chat, Van Gisbergen's going to have an 11-second stop for Van Gisbergen. Not good for all my Kiwis in the chat here. One of his worst stops of the day. Here comes Denny Hamlin getting ready to pit. And looked like he just got swamped past by Byron. Now Byron moves up into 6th. Hamlin's still in 2nd while he's in the pits, but we know that's going to cycle out. This is the money stop. Hamlin has got to be able to have the fastest stop of anyone here if there's any hope. If there's any hope. Fingers crossed for no cautions till after everyone's pitted. Let's see what happens. Right side shoes going on for Hamlin. Whoa, that was a weird kind of a slow stop there. Chase Elliott is already out of his box now. Elliott with a 9.8 on the stop. Bad stop for Denny Hamlin there, though. That's going to be roughly a 13.2-second stop for Denny Hamlin. His pit crew fails him once again, but a 9.8 for Chase Elliott. May make us see him peek into the top 10 naturally, as he's now dropping to 16th, 17th, 18th. He's going to settle back in around 19th for all the Chase Elliott fans in the chat. Now in the 20s. Van Gisbergen 18th. It's Hocevar leading this one with Keselowski in 2nd, Byron 3rd, Larson 4th, Bell in 5th, Bowman 6th, Reddick 7th, Gibbs in 8th, Briscoe 9th, and Denny Hamlin in the top 10. We got us a good one a brewing on lap 221 of 267 here in Las Vegas. Was a terrible stop for Denny Hamlin. So for all the Denny Hamlin haters out there, rejoice. I like Denny. Hate that for him. Hate it for him. Do I want to see Denny in the Final Four? Absolutely. I'm always going to root for a guy to get a first-time championship, especially when they're his age. Good old Dennis. Byron's going to cycle out now. Keselowski going into pit. So it's going to be Byron, Larson, Bell, Bowman, and Reddick making up your top 5 here at Las Vegas with 46 laps to go. Are we going to get that caution? Are we going to have another caution-free? Stage 3. Are we going to get a caution-free Stage 3? What? I hope not. Hopefully we'll see a little shake-up out there. It's good to see the boys re-rack a little bit. You know what I mean? What's a gimmick race without a gimmick, right? You know, for all those that think, that all the tinfoil cappers out there that look at NASCAR as gimmick racing. For all the tinfoil cappers, what's a gimmick race without a good gimmick? I just want to give away a pack. I don't want this to be 2 weeks in a row I don't get to give away a pack. Guys, I didn't give away a pack for the ROVAL last week. We didn't caution sweepstakes. We're crazy. Barry, what is happening, Barry Bigelow? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to NASCAR Race Day Live with Chase Holden. Go to the store, buy an Ice Energy, tell them Chase sent you, and leave before they can ask you who's Chase. Kyle Busch, top 15? What? No way, dude. That'd be insane. We got a nice McDonald's commercial right now. Lightning bolts coming out of Tyler Reddick and Denny Hamlin with a gopher screaming. That's always nice to see. As William Byron's got the clear lead right now, the Hendrick horses are running. We all know the ponies like to race in Las Vegas, and that's what they're doing. The Hendrick horses came to play. You know what? I think any driver will wreck. I'm going to just say it. That's not a bad comment right there whatsoever. I'm pretty sure any driver can wreck as well. I will agree with you there, Delta. I will agree with you. Byron, Larson, Bell, Bowman, and Reddick make up your top 5. Gibbs, Briscoe, Hamlin, Buescher, and Austin Dillon make up your top 10. Look at old AD3 creeping into a top 10 in Vegas. Who had that one on their bingo card today with 42 laps to go in Las Vegas? That Austin Dillon would be taking a little peek inside the top 10. I didn't. It wasn't on mine. Can we get some 6-7 in the chat? 6-7 in the chat. The boys are ripping with 42 laps to go in Las Vegas, Nevada. Next week is every car involved in the big one deemed. Oh, we're going to have a lot of packs to give away next week. Just prepare. We're going to have to be very surgical with how we do caution sweepstakes next week. We may change it up to something else. I don't know. I might make it to where the only way for you to enter caution sweepstakes is if you subscribe to my channel next week. You got to subscribe and like the video to be entered in caution sweepstakes. It's the only way. Because it's going to be wild. I wasn't thinking about that one. I'm Tyler Reddick and Chase Briscoe and Kyle Busch and the Dillon Boys fan. Barry Bigelow, I'm glad to see you. Welcome to the chat. Jack Rouse, good to see Jeff and Terry are still good. So, Barry, every week here on this live stream, the greatest NASCAR live race stream on the internet, I give away a pack of NASCAR trading cards. These are 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 sealed value. Literally pulled this out of one of them the other night. An electric Richard Petty. An electric Petty. I mean, it's got some gems in it. If you pick the driver that causes the caution or is the main character of the caution, as we like to say here, I'm going to mail you a free pack of unopened 95 Upper Deck Series 2. That's how we've been doing it ever since the Bristol started the live streams here. Hell yeah, Barry. Barry, you can go ahead actually right now. We got 38 laps to go. I got Briscoe, Hamlin, Busch, John Hunter Nemechek, Ricky Stenhouse, Catherine Legg, Keselowski, Herbst, Barry, Logano, Cody Ware, Zane Smith, Todd Gilliland, Cole Custer, Michael McDowell, Noah Gragson, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, SVG, and Suarez are off the board to cause a caution. Any driver I didn't just mention right there, you can say him, and I'll put you down. Got some radio chatter going on right now with Kyle Larson. He's pissed. So they are literally doing advantage pit strategy right now. Byron, Rudy Fugle, and the boys are cooking, and they intentionally cooked so that they could pit ahead of Larson. Whoa, developing story. The Hendrick horses have beef? Charlotte isn't too far out of the way for me to pick it up. Hell yeah, brother. Dega in Martinsville. You know it. Agent Mobius says Elliott for the caution. Agent, you're on the board. Agent Mobius is now on the board saying Chase Elliott's going to cause a caution. Amanda's going to be pissed at you, but that's for you and her to squabble out. I can't help you. So a disaster day. Larson right now leads. He is now taking the lead away from Byron. He said, fuck you, give it back. If I were Byron, I'd probably be scared of Kyle Larson. I feel like I would. Byron probably doesn't want to get punched by anyone. So that's why Larson took the lead here. Larson is now the playoff leader. So let's see what happened. Oh, Byron fucked up. Byron just fucked up. Byron fucked up, had a little squibble squabble out there on the track. And Larson said, gotcha. Gotcha, culture strikes again. Gotcha, culture strikes again. Dale says Cindric for the caution. All right, Dale, you're on the board. Got you on the board, brother. Barry, that is a conversation for Wednesday, my brother. If you just subscribe, join me every Wednesday, Motorsport Report, from 12 p.m. Eastern Time to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to start. I broke down the lawsuit on last week's episode. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But off the dome, I think everything's going to be okay. I think right now there's a lot of drama. Things are getting blown out of proportion. I think everything's going to be fine. I think everybody's going to be happy at the end of this thing. At least that's my hope, right? That's my hope. I don't want to see NASCAR become something I don't know. And I don't want to see Denny and MJ pissed off. Figure it out. 33 laps to go. Kyle Larson is leading the charge. A scared squabble squibble. William Byron in second. Christopher Bell in third. Toyota tugging. Alex Bowman in fourth, Reddick in fifth, and Elliott in 16th. Because that's what's on my television right now. And that's what they're saying. Are Canadians eligible for the caution pack sweepstakes? You know it's funny. Not anymore. But I had to honor my word. If you pay shipping, yes. Whoa, the caution's out. We got a caution. It's William Byron. William Byron and John Hunter Nemechek. Oh, my God. How did this happen? William Byron has crashed. Holy shit. William Byron's car is destroyed. Whoa, Ty Dillon involved. I got to figure out, somebody might have just won the caution sweepstakes. I've got Super NASCAR fan Andrew has John Hunter. Nobody has Byron. So what happened here? Byron did he take his eyes off the road? What the fuck was that? Dude just took his eyes off the track, dude. Just ran right in, just took himself out of it. He took himself out. Dude was checking a text from Sabrina Carpenter, guaranteed. He was trying to check a text, kabam, and he just ruined Ty's day, ruined his day. Watch the road. This is why you don't text and drive. I try to tell people all the time, this is why you don't text and drive. Dude, William Byron. This is why you don't text and drive. Dang the 10 car. Shucks. William Byron taking himself out of the race. He's good. He's out the car. What the fuck was that? That's why you don't text and drive, folks. Tell them, Possum, that's why you don't text and drive. Just sipping on some tea, as Amanda said, just having a good old day. Boom, there's Ty Dillon. John Hunter Nemechek scrolled in behind. This is a travesty. This is the biggest tragedy of our time. William Byron, another caution. Oh, my God. Ty Dillon on the radio said, whatever. Take us out of our fucking misery anyways. Jesus Christ. Delta says, Bubba is back. What did we just watch? Dude, William Byron just smokes the shit out of Ty Dillon, dude. Wasn't watching the road. Watch the road. That's all you have to watch is the road. It's all you have. How does that even happen? I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that's a spotter error. Dude, your only job is to watch the track in front of you. Maybe I'm wrong here. They're trying to defend William Byron for this. Holy fuck, guys. Whoa. RIP to your DFS lineup, dude. Jesus Christ. Don't text and drive, boys and girls. Rowdy will put 2 tires and win. Watch, says Barry. All right, well, it's a perfect time. Look, I feel bad. I'm just going to show y'all some. That's 2 caution sweepstakes now. Nobody had Byron. Just showing y'all some of the cards. Here's some cards. I got a nice Dick Trickle the other day. I did pull a beautiful Dick Trickle. That was a nice Dick Trickle. This is one of my favorite Rusties. That's a snap your fingers, do your step, Rusty Wallace. Just to show you some of the cards that are in the pack. Delta, yeah, bro was texting a baddie, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? Sorry, Michelle. Come on, Michelle. We're just having fun. We're just having some fun, Michelle. You know. I don't know many Sabrina Carpenter songs. I do know the Pink Pony Club, though, by Chappelle Roan, because her name reminded me of Dave Chappelle, who is one of my favorite all-time comedians in the world. Shout out Dave Chappelle. That man built me as a small child watching Comedy Central at night when I shouldn't have been. Shout out Dave Chappelle, the GOAT. Pink Pony Club, Dave Chappelle. I had Nemechek. He was involved. But he was not the person that calls the caution. That was William Byron, dude. That was all William Byron. And unfortunately, the way the caution sweepstakes works is it's whoever's the main character of the caution. William Byron, clearly the main character of that caution. Rough. All right, caution sweepstakes as it stands. Everyone listen up. Here are the drivers that are off the board. If I do not name a driver, you can choose him here in the chat to win a pack. AP has Chase Briscoe. Amanda has Hamlin and Kyle Busch. Super NASCAR fan Andrew has John Hunter Nemechek and Ricky Stenhouse. Michael Wanowski has Leg and Keselowski. Bruiser Cruiser. Okay, I got to pause. We got cars coming down pit road right now. Cars coming down pit road right now. Larson, Bell, and Briscoe are the ones that we are watching now. Larson is in. Right side shoes going on for Larson. The clock is ticking. Bell now in. Right side shoes going on. Left side's going on for Larson. We have left sides going on for Bell. Larson is out with a 9-1. And then they pull the time away again. Why they pull the time away from us? Hamlin now out with a quick stop. Briscoe has moved up 5 spots. He's going to win the race off pit road. Logano up 11. Keselowski up 11. Larson down 3. Van Gisbergen for my Kiwis. He moves up 11 spots. We're about to have an insane restart here at Las Vegas. Woo! All because William Byron was texting and driving. Incredible. All right, AP, Chase Briscoe. Amanda has Hamlin and Busch. Super NASCAR fan Andrew has John Hunter Nemechek and Stenhouse. Michael W. has Leg and Keselowski. Bruiser has Riley Herbst and Josh Berry. Delta has Logano. 817 with Cody Ware and Zane Smith. Colin with Todd Gilliland. Scott has Cole Custer and McDowell. Kirsty has Noah Gragson. Michelle with Bowman and Larson. Wadas has SVG to cause a caution. Huskers with Suarez. Agent Mobius with Chase Elliott. And Dale with Cindric. If I didn't just mention one of those drivers and you want to enter the caution sweepstakes so that you can win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 trading cards, tell me who's going to cause the next caution. Cautions breed cautions. We all know it. If I didn't list them there, I will get you down on the board. So far, we've got a pretty full slate. So get those in right now as we watch another fountain drink pour in a cup on USA. William Byron, man. I don't even know where to begin. I feel like Byron could have had this race won. That sucks. Apparently, it was because Dillon was supposed to pit. I don't know the whole story. If you got eyes, sometimes you got to move the steering wheel. You can't always rely on what they're telling you in your ear. And that's just the way I see it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Barry Bigelow says Dillon is the next caution. Austin Dillon. Is Dillon off the board? No. Barry, welcome to the caution sweepstakes. Austin Dillon has been claimed. Maybe he's going to get revenge for Ty. Who knows? Russell, all right, he's already been taken. Busch is already off the board. I have Kyle Busch taken by Amanda, guys. Keep them coming in. Kyle Larson's already off the board, Knight. Going to need some different drivers. Some drivers that aren't off the board. Some names that aren't familiar. I don't think anybody has Gibbs to cause a caution. No one has Reddick to cause a caution. No one has Hocevar to cause a caution. No one has Allmendinger. No one has Chastain. No one has Buescher. No one has Eric Jones. No one has Ryan Preece. So there was just a couple right there. Stenhouse Jr. already off the board. Tennessee, welcome to the chat. William with Hamlin. Hamlin's already off the board. Hamlin is already off the board. SVG is already off the board. Knight says Bowman. Bowman's already off the board. Stenhouse, Bowman, Hamlin, all these guys are off the board, guys. Some drivers I know with 25 laps to go here in Las Vegas. All right, I Like Cake, says Ty Gibbs. Welcome to the caution sweepstakes, I Like Cake. You are in. Russell Stevenson, welcome to the Caution Sweepstakes. You have made it with Carson Hocevar to cause the caution. Already 2 cautions now. Knight, Gragson. Has Gragson been taken? Yes, Kirsty has taken Gragson. Sorry. William with Priest. Welcome to the Caution Sweepstakes. William Rockensteyer with Ryan Priest. NASCAR Fan 8. Maybe about a big one on the restart. NASCAR Fan 8, that's what we're talking about, the Caution Sweepstakes. Who's going to cause the next caution? You correctly guessed. I'm going to send you a free pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. You let me know. We got a lot of these drivers off the board. Some drivers that are still available. Allmendinger. Okay, Reddick is still available. I want to say Eric Jones is still on the board. Somebody can take Eric Jones. Somebody can take Reddick. Someone could take Chastain to cause the next caution. And that's about all I'm seeing right now with these guys. Stenhouse has already been taken, and Stenhouse was taken early in the stream by Super NASCAR Fan Andrew. NASCAR Fan SVG has already been taken by Wattus. Michelle, thank you so much. I am going to enjoy this pizza with 24 laps to go. I do got some pizza, but we got a choose cone out. I'm closing off the Caution Sweepstakes once they start to choosing. Logano and Briscoe on row 1. Logano has found himself in a position to possibly win this race. Holy shit, guys. Tennessee Bingle, welcome to the Caution Sweepstakes, and that's going to do it. I have to pay attention to race. Caution Sweepstakes is closed. Tennessee, you got in. 24 laps to go. Briscoe is going to take us to the green. Logano. I have money on Briscoe to win this race. I'm a happy guy. All he's got to do is hold it. Ford's making a comeback. It's Briscoe, Logano, Keselowski, Larson, and Shane Van Gisbergen rounding out your top 5 on the restart. Pace car is off. 24 laps to go in Las Vegas, and we got us a race. Here we go, and we're off. Chase Briscoe on the inside, Logano on the outside. We've got Keselowski peeking in. Logano wants to lead. He's door-to-door with Briscoe. Oh, we got another one. It's Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has been called out. He is the main character of the caution, and the field is going nuts. Oh, my God, Ty Gibbs loses it. And now the field has to go through this shit. He just went to the White House, and now he's causing ruckus. Look at him go. Ty Gibbs, I like cake. Welcome. You are our first winner. I like cake. Get in the chat right now. I like cake. You got to claim your pack. You have won. We didn't go 2 weeks in a row without a winner for the Caution Sweepstakes. I like cake. Show me you're here in the chat still. Claim your pack. You have to claim your pack before the green flag waves on the next restart. Ty just was up in the thick of it, got loose, calls the caution. Wowzers. I told you, this race all comes down to around the last 20 laps. Ty Gibbs into the wall. He took himself out. I like cake. You have one pack. I like cake. Someone let I like cake know that he has to hop in the chat to claim his pack. Ty Gibbs got loose and spun himself. Oh, I know you like cake. I know a lot of you like cake that want this pack right here. But if I like cake, the only way that he will win. There he is! Oh, we can open the pack live on air. All right, I like cake in Canada. We're going to do a live pack opening. You pay the shipping, and I'll send it to you, brother. I had to learn the hard way. God. Let's see what's in the pack. We all get to open I Like Cake's pack together. Shout out to I Like Cake, the man from Canada. I hope the Blue Jays win the World Series now. All because of you. Hell yeah. Let's go. We're ripping pack. This is I Like Cake's pack. We got a nice Steve Kinzer to kick us off. A nice Steve Kinzer. Oh, a Did You Know Jeff? A Did You Know Jeff? We got a Did You Know? A beautiful gold-plated 1995 season debut, Bill Elliott. We'll take nice care of that. Could be a sign. His son is racing today. Could be a sign. Ken Schrader with the death stare of 1,000 suns. You don't want to be stared at looking at those eyes. Those eyes will pierce you. Shout out to the boys, Schrader and Herm, on the Dirty Mo Media Network. We love them. A new for 95. Damn, Cody Ware got junked too. Another day of the Arby's car getting junked. Nice Dale Jarrett, Haviline. And a new for 95, Rusty Wallace. Oh, my God. For all my IndyCar fans in the chat, we got a John Andretti. John Andretti, new for 95 with the Kmart Little Caesars. I am going to eat pizza after this stream, by the way. And up there, you guys call it Pizza in Canada. I went to Toronto. I went to the IndyCar race in Toronto this year. First time ever in Canada. Love the place. Rick Mast. A nice Michael Waltrip. And the always beautiful Electric Dick Trickle. I will take care of them very well for you, my brother. Taking a listen right now to Ty Dillon. He said that his spotter told him that he let Byron's spotter know he was coming to pit road. Someone's lying. Someone is lying. Shout out to Cake, though. Cake, you're the fucking man, dude. Thank you for letting us rip pack on stream. It was first. All right, caution sweepstakes resets. Ty Gibbs is back in the pool. Someone can grab Ty Gibbs, but I don't think he's going to be back on the track. But there's still more chances for you guys to win more packs in the caution sweepstakes. I still have everybody here listed. I Like Cake. Took one for the team being in Canada. Hell yeah. AP says his dad was friends with Rick Mast. That's badass, dude. Rick Mast, the badass. That's what I like to say. Shout out to him. But yeah, sounds like the William Byron thing. Even still, William Byron has eyes. I don't know how fast these things go. I'm not a spotter. I don't know. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody in the chat, I want to see a thank you to I Like Cake, because if somebody else wins the caution sweepstakes, I'm going to put these cards in your pack with your sealed pack. So doubled up. Let's hear from William Byron with 20 to go in Las Vegas. I'm ready to see what he had to say. Never saw him wave. No indication he was pitting. Well, then why'd you hit him? That's a man that he just trusts it. He just trusts the process. That's William Byron. Him wrecking now, that was him just trusting the process. That's why you don't text and drive, folks. That's all I'm going to say. Is Sabrina Carpenter ever going to go on a date with him now? After that? A pity date? Who wants that? Who wants that? 19 to go. They're going to milk the caution. Oh, don't milk it, NASCAR, please. Let the boys race. We're having a wild time today on this stream. Briscoe, Logano, Bowman, Larson, Keselowski, Hamlin, Bell, Busch, Tyler Reddick, and Chris Buescher make up your top 10. Bubba Wallace is running 19th. Chase Elliott's 13th. Remember, my crystal ball told me earlier in this race, my crystal ball said Bubba would finish 7th. Elliott would finish 3rd. Let's see how close this crystal ball is going to be to getting us correct today. Because I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. We all know it. Let's see if the predictions come true. Elliott 13th. More wrecks to come. Caution sweepstakes as it stands. AP has Briscoe. Amanda has Hamlin and Busch. Super NASCAR fan Andrew with John Hunter Nemechek and Ricky Stenhouse. Michael Winowski with Leg and Keselowski. Bruiser has Hurst or Berry. Delta has Logano. 817 has Cody Ware and Zane Smith. Colin has Todd Gilliland. Scott with Cole Custer and Michael McDowell. Kirsty with Noah Gragson. Michelle with Bowman and Larson. Wadas with SVG. Huskers has Suarez. Agent Mobius says Elliott will cause a caution. Dale says Cindric. Barry says Austin Dillon. Russell Stevenson says Hocevar. Williams says Ryan Preece. And Tennessee says Chastain. You can get in the caution sweepstakes right now. If you have a driver that I didn't already mention in the list I just ran down, tell me their name, and I'll get you down. Six, seven. That's what we're doing now. Byron, if I were Byron, that's what I would do right now. If I were William Byron, I would just, with all those kind of questions, it's like it's kind of an embarrassing thing to happen to you in the playoffs. Rudy Fugle and the boys get to go home without any burritos. We got some takers on pit road, though. We got some takers. Get it off of William Byron's face. We know he's sad. Show me who's on pit road. I can't even see who's on pit road. 17 to go. They're milking. You know how they do Toyota tugging on the track? And they're doing some NASCAR milking. Makeshift milking out there. They're trying to get this race over. They're getting ready for Sunday Night Football in USA. Da, 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 da. Just let them race. Sabrina calls that. Probably, Michelle. Could have been texting her. I mean, honestly, let's think of all the things that could have taken William Byron's concentration off the racetrack. A text message from Sabrina Carpenter probably would have made it. He probably would have taken a quick glance. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes, guys. So always remember, don't text and drive. Just don't do it. Drive sober or get pulled over. That's what I've always been told. I didn't listen for a few years. It was bad. But I learned, just like William Byron learned, don't text Sabrina Carpenter on a racetrack when you're trying to win a points championship, because now you're 16 points to the bad. Darn. 17 laps to go in Las Vegas. It's Briscoe, Logano, Bowman, and Larson and Keselowski making up your top five. Hamlin, Bell, Busch, Reddick, and Buescher. Kyle Busch inside the top 10. He said he wants to win one for the hometown boys. We already saw he's going to be aggressive. I think if Kyle Busch, and tell me if I'm wrong, Kyle Busch has a chance to win this race, he's wrecking someone. Am I right? It's his hometown. He may never get a win again. He may never win again. He's got a chance to he's in second, and he's sniffing ass on the last lap of whoever's up there. You telling me he ain't going to rowdy Busch him? You know he will. Bubba Wallace right now sitting in 18th. He should have a decent jump on a restart. You said earlier somebody was going to punt Gibbs running with the dogs. There we go, dude. Yeah, I'm the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. I did not predict William Byron running into the ass of Ty Dillon today, though. I did not have that one on the bingo card. Crazy, though. Crazy. Nuts. Yep. And that's why Amanda took him for the caution. That's right. I mean, dude, it's rowdy. Will Rowdy Busch come out? That's what we all want to know. They're still talking about the Byron thing. That's going to be the biggest story of the race right there, guys. It's going to be Byron just absolutely ending his own day, plowing into the rear. That's got to be the shittiest feeling in the world to know you just started the round of 8. Now you're like, fuck. Now I've got to go win at Martin. He can win at Martinsville, though. Byron can win at Martinsville. And Byron, he hasn't got a Talladega win yet. But he's not a bad super speedway racer. He's got Daytona 500s. I think Blaney and Byron are actually still in good spots. I really do. I could easily see Blaney or Byron winning over the next 2 weeks. Oh, you damn right. That's a Mike Skinner diecast behind me, Kate. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. I love this sunbed. Oh, it's getting dusty. I got to come in here with a duster. I love this thing. You give me a good Nash truck, dude, I'm going to put it on display. Also have my favorite childhood diecast. It's the Bill Elliott Mac Tonight. It's my favorite car in the whole world. My first grade teacher took it away from me and never gave it back, so I became an adult and I bought the big one. Love it. 15 laps to go in Las Vegas. He told Dylan he couldn't park there. Get out the way. R.I.P. Dale. Hey, if you hit the subscribe, if you're new here and you subscribe, I promise Dale Sr. will pop up right here where I'm pointing. It's a promise. You click subscribe, you're going to see him. It's a guarantee. Briscoe, Logano, Bowman, Larson, Keselowski make up your top 5, and we are getting ready to go back green with 15 laps to go in Las Vegas. This one's been entertaining. Caution sweepstakes still on the line. We can still do this. We are green flag racing. Let's see if we can get it going now. Briscoe, Logano, and they take us to the green flag restart. Here we go. Briscoe now edging out over Logano. He is going to be the one that tries to take charge, but here comes Logano side by side with him. In the back, getting 3 wide now. Larson getting swallowed up. Bowman jumping up into the mix. He said he wants a piece of the Hendrick horses. Briscoe got the clear lead. Logano just not really able to hang right now, it appears, as he's running up on the high side. Hamlin now moves up into 4th. He's trying to dominate on the high line. We're 4 wide racing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here goes Briscoe trying to keep that clear lead. Briscoe is our horse in this race. Toyota tugging. Let's see if he can make it happen. Logano 2nd. Bowman 3rd. Larson 4th. And Hamlin in 5th. Hell yeah. Thank you, Gene Tate, for the sub. Let's go. We are running. Briscoe, Logano, Bowman, Larson, and now Reddick moves up into 5th. High side on the run is Reddick with Hamlin peeking down low. Will he be able to hold it? No. Bowman's going to peek up into 4th. Larson into 3rd. Logano still holding 2nd down, trying to make any move possible. But here comes Kyle Larson now on the low end. Logano's going to get swiped if he ain't careful, as Briscoe has a clear run. Toyota tugging down the track. And now a lot of separation as Larson gets around Logano. And here comes Bowman. Everyone ready to swallow up Logano on that short run. And he will get swallowed up because he does have fake hair. And that's what happens when you do that. Here comes Briscoe, Larson, Logano, Hamlin, and Reddick making up your top 5. Behind them, Bowman, Busch, Bell, Keselowski, Buescher rounding out your top 10. Larson is charging. He wants this one more than anything, but he's going to have to take it from Briscoe. And of the looks of it right now, it's going to be Briscoe, Larson, and Hamlin challenging for that win. Briscoe now is going to be able to he's going to really have to defend himself here with Larson, as Larson's going to show that prowess and that speed. Door to door with Logano and Reddick right now as Bowman sits behind him. Larson now stalking up real slowly on Briscoe as he rides right behind him, watching him run his line. Briscoe is the leader in the points with Larson, Hamlin, and Bell all to the good. Byron, Logano, Elliott, and Blaney in the bad. Briscoe up top. Now, closing the gap is Larson, but Hamlin is not far behind in 3rd as Reddick and Logano now go to 5th. Here comes what I think could be the charge. Larson peaking up high with 9 laps to go as Briscoe's holding the middle line, now going high. He's going to have to defend if he wants this win. Hamlin in 3rd. Larson now going to make the move, but Briscoe's going to get to defend on the bottom line. Logano now moves up into 4th behind Hamlin, but the battle is really between Briscoe, Larson, and Hamlin. Larson now tucking tight with Briscoe on the corner, stalking his every movement as he tries to peek inside. Larson playing psychology games with Briscoe right now, trying to get him to move so he can take advantage of him here. And trust me, he will. Hamlin now getting up on the ass, trying to sniff a little bit of that Zach Brown banned car. He's not going to be able to get much action on the high line, but he is saving, and Hamlin is getting door to door now. He's going to make a pass on the high side. Can he hold it, though? Hamlin not being able to hold that pass as Briscoe is able to get a little bit of cushion with 7 laps to go here in Las Vegas. It's Briscoe, Larson, Hamlin, Reddick, and Logano rounding up your top 5. Bowman, Busch, Keselowski, Preece, and Buescher rounding out the top 11. Hamlin wants to get that second place finish as Toyotas are tugging, but Larson is wanting to hold the ground right now for the Hendrick horses as they've been running strong all day long. Briscoe leads with 7 to go. Holy shit. How is this one going to play out as now the cars get a little bit of space? 6 laps to go. Briscoe with a nice clean lead. Logano now battling back here with Bell as Bell takes position away in 5th. And we have Kyle Busch now running the middle line, trying to gain position on Bowman, but he's going to fight back with him. Briscoe looks to be running away as Hamlin is keeping Larson at bay as they battle back for second position. What's going to happen? 5 laps to go in Las Vegas. What is going to happen here as Briscoe gets the clear run and Hamlin gets the pass? It appears with 5 to go, Larson may have all but given up here as Hamlin and Briscoe are going to have that short run speed. Larson tries to close the gap, but now here comes Hamlin on his 100th career. Pole start. You know he's going for it. On the outside is Hamlin, now battling door-to-door with Briscoe. Can he make the pass? It's a battle for first with 4 to go in Las Vegas, and Hamlin gets the edge on the high side and now takes over Chase Briscoe for first. Hamlin in control of this race. And here comes Larson now to stalk a winded Chase Briscoe as he was just passed by Denny Hamlin, who is now running away with it with a fantastic short run car. 3 laps to go in Las Vegas. Hamlin's looking to stalk on Briscoe and may very well get the position, but he'll have to earn it on the high end. Hamlin, Larson, Bell, and Briscoe all now top 4 in points as Byron, Logano, Elliott, and Blaney fall below the cut line. Will Larson be able to make this pass on Briscoe? I'm not sure. As we come around now, Hamlin crossing the checkered with 2 to go. Start, finish, crossed. Battle takes on. Larson gets the pass on Briscoe now for second. And we've got ourselves a rundown with 2 laps to go. Is it enough for Larson to take it? I'm not sure. But my God, I know that Briscoe put up one hell of a fight. And Hamlin said he wanted a career day for himself. 100 career starts on the pole today. If Hamlin wins this, he adds this win to a historic run. And now, the final lap. White flag has been flown. Any cautions now in the race. Hamlin in clear control of this one. A runaway victory it appears to be. I don't think anything can slow him down now. Larson already a 1.5 seconds behind. Denny Hamlin taking on his win. Taking on the career day. The stats thicken for Denny Hamlin as he punches his ticket to Phoenix. Let's go, Dennis. Not a bad day for Denny. He fought hard and he earned that one right there. Toyota Target. Gabe Hart and the boys needed that one. My God. We were this close. Briscoe falls to 4th. It's Hamlin, Larson, Bell, Briscoe, Reddick, your top 5. Logano, Bowman, Busch, Preece, and Keselowski rounding out your top 10. Another top 10 day for Ryan Preece. He snuck it in there. A top 10 for Kyle Busch. That was big. Bowman was running a good race. But a big day for Denny Hamlin right there. For any Hamlin fans in the chat, win number 6 for Hamlin. Win number 60. That's it. 60th career win for Denny Hamlin. 60 wins in a career. Gotta give that man respect. Gotta give respect where respect is due. Burn it down, Dennis. He's pulled the red villain arc visor up, and he's burning it down. He will advance to the championship 4. Point situation. Hamlin is in. Larson plus 35. Bell plus 20. Briscoe plus 15. Byron 15 points to the bad. Elliott 23 to the bad. Logano 24 to the bad. And Blaney 31 to the bad. And that is the way that the playoffs stand as of right now. What a race. Another wild one. Crazy caution. At least we have one caution giveaway. Everybody got to see the pack. A great day. 60 career wins. Joe Gibbs and the boys are praying. Joe Gibbs and the boys are praying down on pit road. And Denny's burning them down. 60 career wins for Dennis, man. Shout out Dennis. Got to give a shout to that man getting a win in the AM/PM. Connor Daly ran that scheme in the Indy 500. Big shout to the AM/PM boys. I met a couple of them fellas. They nice fellas. His name is James Allen Dennis Hamlin. You got it. His name is Dennis. It's in his name. Shout out to Denny though. Look, Denny, as a proud employee of the Dirty Mo Media Company, Denny Hamlin. I get to say Denny Hamlin is a coworker of mine. So shout out to my coworker for winning a race. Shout out to that man for winning a race. 60 career wins. Can't wait for Actions Detrimental this week on the Dirty Mo Media Network. If you like IndyCar, follow our show. Speed Street, me and Connor Daly. But my God, what a race. It ended exactly how it needed to. Hamlin struck where he needed to strike, and he got the win. My bank account is broke because I didn't have a Chase Briscoe win, but my God, we were close. We were this close. Wow, I can't wait to see what Denny has to say here, though. Got to hear what Denny has to say. That is how you make up for Kansas. Amen to that. Denny Hamlin now getting the checkered flag, walking down. Let's see what he has to say. We're going to turn this thing up as loud as it can go. Dude, we got an honest Denny right now. We got an emotional Denny Hamlin, dude. This is human Denny Hamlin. I love this. 60 career wins.
Obviously, I want to say hi to my dad, family, back at home, all the friends that came out here from Vegas. Hoping we get 60, but I didn't think we were. Yeah, it's just put the pedal down those last 10 laps.
Dude, this is awesome.
How did you make it happen, Denny? Because it looked like it might not happen. Chris did an amazing job on that final stop, getting the cars just right.
He really did, Michelle. He really did.
All I had to do is just go for it. I felt like I had nothing to lose. Just go for it and try to punch the ticket now. And, man, this one feels great. We talked about the dedication you've shown because you feel like your championship window is right now. 7 hours of sin this week. All the effort that went.
Taking a listen right now to Denny Hamlin in Victory Lane. If you are watching and tuned in, stay tuned.
I mean, if you would ask me yesterday, I would have said no. But, just super proud of this team for making the adjustments they did. Pit crew for doing a great job all day. And AM/PM, this is only my second race with these guys.
Big for them.
We typically win with them. So appreciate them. Toyota, Jordan Brand, Shady Rays, Coca-Cola, all of our partners, Sport Clips, Progressive, and I don't know. I just don't know what to say. It was very unexpected. Those last 15 laps, I didn't think we were going to win, but I knew I was going to give it all I had. On so many levels, this one means
That is awesome. Even if you hate Denny Hamlin, it's great to see just a human moment like that, just a real human moment like that for Denny. And 60 career wins, too. That's huge. I'm going to go ahead and open up the phone lines for anybody that wants to call in. Any immediate post-race thoughts? I want to hear them. It is good to see a humble Denny. We're going to open up the phone lines here. Bear with me 1 second as I get everything ready to go. We're going to swap over to main cam view. And there it is. You can call 980-317-8717 right now Tell me your thoughts on this race. If you have anything that you want to say about the stream, about the race, if you're a Denny fan, if you're just a fan of racing, if your guy didn't win it and it didn't work out, those things happen from time to time. Now's your time to call in, 980-317-8717. Get those calls in. Let me know what you're thinking because, man, that is a big one right there. And it's actually a moment that I didn't even realize myself when we were coming into this one. It's like you're always quick to forget. You can always be a little quick to forget that Denny Hamlin was racing for 60 career wins. He talked about it after Kansas. He said he really wanted it here because he had his first shot at Kansas. He really wanted it to be that day. But for him to get it in Vegas, he is one of the best gamblers in the paddock, or the gamblers in the garage. I'll say that. He is one of the best gamblers in the garage. So, yeah, that's it. Too many beers. Oh, yeah, that is the perfect. Ask Huskers. He called in on Motorsport Report, and I got to update. Obviously, don't pay any attention to this bottom screen. I'm going to have that updated for Wednesday's show. But this is kind of what our show looks like on Wednesdays if you tune in. This is the full deal. So for those of you that are watching that got to see our normal race day setup, this is what it looks like on Wednesdays. So make sure you tune in to Motorsport Report if you have the time this Wednesday between 12 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have Ryan Preece on the show. And on that show, you can call in through the whole show. We're going to be previewing Talladega. We're going to be talking about some bets we like for Dega, which is going to be kind of a wild one. Maybe we'll talk some DFS strategy on that one as well for the people. But, man, you got to give it to Denny Hamlin. He punched his ticket to Phoenix. He is on his way. Looks like we got no calls tonight, and I totally understand. A lot of people might be shit-faced after that game. But, my God, I've had such a great time with you guys. Had such another great time. Shout out to I Love Cake. He won the Caution Sweepstakes. We got to rip pack today. Caution Sweepstakes next week is going to be fun, and we will make sure that we have a set of rules. So if you want to play Caution Sweepstakes from here on out, you have to subscribe. I'm not monetizing these streams. I'm doing this for free. We're going all out. We're having fun all the way until Phoenix. So I will be live again this Wednesday for Motorsport Report between 12 and 2. And then I will be live next week for Talladega. Make sure you tune in for Dega because y'all know that's going to be a wild day. Hearing from Chase Elliott, from Chase Briscoe right now.
Yeah, I thought I was in a really good spot there. The first kind of 3 or 4 laps after that restart, my car drove really good, and then as I ran,
He doesn't have a mustache, and he's going to regret it. If he doesn't shave a mustache for Talladega, it could be over for him. And I say that as an acquaintance of Chase. I say that as an acquaintance. I always root for Chases. But if he doesn't shave, he doesn't even really have the mustache. So he would have to just shave the beard off. He still should do it. Even if it's not full, he should still try. A little mustache or something. You got to give it a little spicy. Look what Chase Elliott did. It worked for him. He's obviously not in a spot now, but Chase Elliott could easily win Talladega. So could Ryan Blaney. So could Byron. So could anybody, really. But Martinsville is what it's all going to come down to. Byron and Blaney both winners at that track. So, yeah, hearing from Kyle Larson now. Let's see what Kyle had to say. Let's take a listen to old Kyle. He's tired. He's going home to listen to Zach Brown Band, I'll tell you that. Yep, they were Toyota tugging. They had a great car. You got to give that to Kyle Larson too. That's one of the sexiest Kyle Larson schemes. You don't get to appreciate different sponsors for Kyle Larson often. That's a badass Kyle Larson paint scheme. I'd love to see black and gold. I'm a Saints fan, obviously, but I would love to see a black and gold Kyle Larson car out there all the time. But yeah, just a wild race. I got pizza waiting on me. I don't know about y'all, but I got pizza waiting on me. It's 8:41 p.m. Eastern time. We've watched us a race. Monday Night Football is probably already on, or Sunday Night Football, whatever. If you watch football, football's coming on. But, yeah, I'll be back live this Wednesday. Again, this will be what the show looks like then, the Motorsport Report. We talk NASCAR, IndyCar, F1, all of it. Basically, it's Speed Channel. Come on into the new Speed Channel. If you want to call in, if you're tuning in, it's 980-317-8717. Might not get to call in today. But I just wanted to show you. This will be the show on Wednesday. And then don't forget to tune in next Sunday for Talladega. I will be back here live. Caution Sweepstakes will be out, and we will get to watch some amazing racing once again. So, again, big thanks to everybody that showed up today. Shout out to all my chat. A little 6-7 in the chat for everybody. A little 6-7. Shout out to Denny Hamlin, most of all, 60 career wins. Much love, and I'll see you guys down the road.